that's an old trope, you know. Kind of like
So do you think that people should just basically ignore blatant acts of racism? Like we shouldn't say anything. We should just ignore it because in today's age, it's just something that's expected. Like,
yeah, I mean,
that's an interesting way.
Martin Luther King said he dreamt of the day that we would be judged not by the color of our skin, but by the content of our character. So
Are we in
focusing
that
on the
day?
color, focusing on color and our differences in that way, and giving that guy the power to do that. It's like I don't know if you've ever been, I mean, I'm sure you have been in a relationship, and let's say that you had an ex-boyfriend, and he saw that you got really upset if he said that you were, whatever, your hair,
Yeah.
he didn't like your hair or whatever. If you keep reacting to that, then that person knows they have power over you like that. So
Oh,
I
I'm
think
so
it
sorry.
applies the
So
same way.
people should like just ignore. So this should that was stupid. I'm so sorry. This is me processing. That was stupid. Okay. So anywho, Martin Luther King Jr. What happened to him?
Well, he gave a speech where
No,
he
no, no, no,
said
no. What
that
happened to him?
oh, he got assassinated.
Okay, he got assassinated because of what? The color of his what?
I'm not sure that's been ever established, but I mean, obviously they
Yeah, a
didn't like what he
white
was doing.
racist, a white supremacist killed Martin Luther King Jr. And one of the reasons that he killed him, all right, is because he was a black man. All right. So Martin Luther King Jr. couldn't ignore the color of his skin because it played a major part in his life, actually. And also to his killer, it was very important too. So that doesn't really make any sense what you're saying there to ignore those things. Um, Anywho, so you're saying that as long as people don't focus on it, so like if we don't talk about it, then it doesn't exist.
Yeah, I guess in a way, because if it's like the saying goes, mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so if I have cancer, if I don't mind it, it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, that's a little different. I mean, we're talking
Okay,
about a
so
medical condition
if my
versus
partner
your reaction to
is
someone's words.
if my partner is hitting me, if I don't get upset or if I don't cry, then it doesn't matter. It like
I don't think
it,
these
it
are good
doesn't happen.
analogies.
I think
I
they're
don't think
actually
these are good
perfect
analogies.
analogies because
I
you
don't think
don't
they are.
know what the actual impact, the psychological, emotional, and physical impact of racism is. You don't know. So that's
Everyone
why you can
experiences
stand here.
racism.
Everyone does not experience racism, sir.
Yes, they do. I
That's
mean,
not
unless,
true.
well, unless okay, it
What
depends
is
how you
race?
define it.
Okay,
It
sure.
well, it depends how you define it. If you're gonna say it's prejudice plus power, like the power to oppress or use the state against you, then I guess by that definition, no white person has experienced racism in the United States. But if you go to other countries like Zimbabwe, white people have experienced racism there because in their constitution, well, at least back in 2008, an African panel found that Zimbabwe was had racist laws against white people because they allowed them to take their land, and the white people didn't have a right to go to court to challenge the government taking their land. So, I mean, so if you define racism by prejudice plus power, then you're right. White people have never experienced racism, but I don't define racism as that. I define racism as treating someone
Okay.
different based on their race.
Okay.
So by that definition, then obviously white people
So
have experienced racism.
you can literally like you. I'm not gonna do it, bro. Breathe and like just stop friggin' taking so long to talk. Is weird. Anywho, all right. So in Zimbabwe, who did that land belong to? And in Zimbabwe, from the beginning, who did that land belong to?
They were
Answer the
colonized by
question.
whites,
Answer the. Okay, they were colonized by whites, right? So that means
right?
that white people came in and white people took that land from them because that's what you do when you colonize. You take from the indigenous people and you make
Sure,
it
sure,
your own. Okay, all right.
right.
So if I come into your house and I steal all of your shoes, all of your clothes, your electronics, and your dishes, I steal them all right? And you come back and get them, and in the midst of you coming back to get them, all right, you have to, let's say, I don't know, punch me in the throat, all right? Do you think that you would be in the wrong for coming to get your stuff back?
No, I mean, I see. Again,
Answer the question,
I don't. I
please.
don't think your analogies
Do
are
the
are are.
analogy is actually really good.
I don't think. I mean, I know
Liv,
what
is
you're
that a
getting at.
bad
Let me
analogy?
get to your point. Let me get
No,
to your
one
point. I know
moment,
where
be
you're getting
quiet.
at.
I'm talking to Liv. Liv, is
It
that a
was
bad
it was
analogy?
sensational.
Oh, it was
It was
sensational.
sensational.
Okay, because it's literally the same thing. All right, all
Well,
right.
it's not. They were not allowed to go to court, so
The
I don't know how
Zimbabwe,
punching someone.
where does Zimbabwean people allowed to go to court?
No, the government just took them
Oh, okay,
from
all
the
right.
white farmers.
Were they? No, 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 no. Were the indigenous African people? So the people in Zimbabwe, all right, not the white people. Okay, the indigenous people to Zimbabwe. I think they're called the Rhodesians. All right, were they allowed to go to court when
They didn't have to go
the
to court.
colonizers came over and took
Oh
their land?
no, it was
Oh,
taken by force.
okay, it was taken by force. Okay, and so they use the law to get their land back, and you're saying that that is racism.
Yeah, because I mean, I didn't say that.
You
The
did say that.
International African
This is
the
literally
African
your
Tribunal.
example. This is
Yeah,
your
right. So
example.
they had African judges look at this because someone called Mitchell Jordan, I think his name was, brought a case against the Republic of Zimbabwe, and so they put together an international African court, so which took judges from all over Africa, and they found that I think it's Constitution Amendment number 17, if I'm not mistaken, of the Zimbabwe Constitution was racially discriminatory against whites. So it's not my opinion; it's the opinion of African judges. Unless you want to say African judges don't know what they're talking about.
Okay, when did this happen?
2008, 9, around there.
Okay, and what did you say the name of it was called?
Uh, Mitchell, I think Mitchell. Well, it was a bunch of people, obviously, but I think the guy's name was the name of the case, I should say. I think it's Mitchell v. Republic of Zimbabwe. It's a SADN court, I think it's called. Let me check. I saw that a while back. I can't remember exactly all the details,
You
but it's
said that they
ZANU.
were
ZANU court, I
founded,
think it's
so
called.
they were legally found to be doing what against white people?
Uh, racially, racial discriminatory law against white people in Zimbabwe.
Because there's a
Hold on. Oh, here
difference
we go. I
between
found it.
allegations.
I found it. It's called Mike Campbell Limited and others versus Republic of Zimbabwe. Oh, it's called the SADC Tribunal. It's a regional court for Southern Africa, and they found that that Zimbabwe's constitutional
Can you
amendment number
take a
17
breath?
was racially.
Can you take a breath? Take a breath. Thank you, Jesus Christ. What is the name of the court? You said SACD?
Yeah,
Okay.
SACD.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. Because what you're doing is you're trying to say that people reacting to racism is racism, and that's not how this
It's
works.
not me. It's SADC court said. These are African judges. I'm not the one saying it. They rule this way.
Let's see here. Looking it up right now. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so they were, I gotta make sure this is legit. Okay, pull this up here. Here we go. Found it. Okay, and move it here. With regards to the
What did Zimbabwe do in response?
that's what I'm looking for, Liv, too.
I know what they did. What did they do in response to this? Hey, from
Oh, you're asking me?
2010 to 2010 to 2012 specifically. What was Zimbabwe's response?
Let me see. I have I closed the page, but apparently it looks like Well, the tribunal ordered the Zimbabwe government to stop the evictions and pay compensation, but the Zimbabwe government ignored the ruling and eventually pressured the SADC to dissolve the tribunal entirely. Are you talking about the case or what happened in Zimbabwe society?
What did the government of Zimbabwe do?
Oh yeah, that's what I just said. The Zimbabwe government ignored the ruling and eventually pressured the SADC, which is the court, to dissolve the tribunal entirely. So that's
Okay, so
what
was
that's what their
the
reaction was to it.
ruling, quick question, so was the ruling overturned?
No, they just ignored it.
They just ignored it?
Yeah.
Okay, so was it something that actually stood or no? I'm just what I'm trying to figure
No,
out.
no, the ruling stood. It was never vacated or overturned or anything like that. But they ignored the ruling. I mean, it was a international court, kind of like when they ordered Netanyahu that he should be arrested. But you know, the U.S. is just ignoring it, and he's traveling all over the country, kind of like that.
No, but okay. So with that being said though, okay. Here's the thing that I think that you're not understanding about it all right, is that the government of Zimbabwe was only responding to racism and harm that was inflicted upon them. That's what's happened there. All right. And then also, who makes up the SADC? Is this a panel that at that time, was it like a diverse panel of Black or Africans and also Afrikaners, or was this a panel of all white judges?
No,
Who
this
made
I
this
mean,
decision?
these were African judges from
No, no,
different
no. You
countries.
can't. You saying African judges? African doesn't denote anything for me other than that they come
Oh,
from the
okay. So you're
continent of
asking
Africa.
what the racial composition
I
of them
said
were?
that. I said were they Black, so Africans, or were they Afrikaners? All right, so white. So were they Black and white judges, or was this an all white panel? Like, tell me.
No, that's a good question. I mean, I would have to look that up. I mean,
Okay, go look it up.
it's let's see. Mm. Do you want to know what it was then or what it is now?
What it was then? Who made this
Uh,
ruling? Do, 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 do.
Hey,
Yes.
hey, what did the presidents of the SADC do specifically to disband the SADC Tribunal?
I mean, it looks like there was actually that's one of the reasons that I mean, just reading here, that's actually one of the reasons why the Zimbabwe government decided not to
What did Zimbabwe? What was the reasons that
comply to the
Zimbabwe?
ruling. Yeah,
What
I'm
were the
saying.
reasons? What were the reasons Zimbabwe didn't comply to the ruling?
Well, because it was an international court, and they one of the reasons they gave is that because there were white judges on it was a minority, but there were white judges on the panel of the court, and actually the in Zimbabwe said that they weren't going to listen to it because these white judges, kind of same thing you're doing right now, these white judges were biased and they weren't being fair.
No, specifically. I want to ask you one more time before I tell the people, because it's this is a JSTOR article right here that while you were talking, I read. Right?
Oh, this tribunal.
Yeah.
Okay.
They prioritized. I'll give you another chance here. Right? Are you sure you want to stand on this hill?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you're looking at.
It's
I'm
on the
willing to learn.
screen.
I taught you guys something. I'm
It's
okay.
on the screen.
I
You
don't
didn't
mind
teach us
learning something
something.
new. Sure.
So the reason they were disbanding the presidents of the SADC, and there was a particular individual, I had to go back and look at her name, but basically what Zimbabwe cited is that the courts ruled for political solidarity, right, and not a state sovereignty, right? They ruled against humanitarian rights. They ruled against the sovereignty of indigenous people. They argued is that the white people had came in and tried to colonize their land once again, and that they had an illegitimate claim to said land. And they utilized the human rights violations done to the indigenous Zimbabwe people as a cause for the case. That's why they ignored it.
And then also, Liv, all right,
Yeah.
because I am actually learning this in real time, which I don't mind saying. So people take it how you want to. Ooh, 666 people in here. I like that number. All
Oh
right,
no,
so
I did too. So I'm reading
yeah.
about this.
But also another thing it shows here is that the government of Zimbabwe did argue that the court wasn't ratified. They stated that they argued, and the court was disbanded, that the court had not been formally ratified by 2/3 of the member states and therefore didn't legally exist. So does this court, and I should take my statement back, I just want to make sure, does this court still exist today? Hey yo?
I don't know. It looks like it still exists today. I mean, based on what I read, but this might be old information. It says here that
Mm-hmm.
that the as of right now, 2026, it's that's the top tier courts
It
are
was
almost
disbanded.
exclusively back.
It was disbanded in 2012. In 2012, it was disbanded. All right, because,
Mm.
yeah, it was disbanded. They
Oh,
had
you
a
know what?
new protocol that came into place in 2014, which restricts the court's jurisdiction to disputes between member states only, removing individual assets. Because what Zimbabwe had argued is the gentleman who sued them, the Michael, that guy, what he didn't have was the court did not have the authority to rule on that case because it did not have the the authority basically to go against the state's sovereignty. Only their Supreme Court could make a decision such as that. And they were right. And that's why they were disbanded. And then when they came back, they had changed their rules. So if that guy had tried to file that case, let's say in 2014 or later, he would have been dismissed because that would be for the Zimbabwe courts to determine. So now that we got the legalities out of the way, all right, you still haven't proved that Black people can in fact be racist. A response to racism is not racism itself.
Yeah, what I was how we went down this rabbit hole and we got all the way to this side of the world, Zimbabwe, is because I was making the point that it depends how you define racism. Obviously, if you're going to say racism is just, it has to be prejudice plus political power, then I was pointing to Zimbabwe as an example where someone can be black and racist. But if you're going to say, can a white, if that's your definition, then obviously under that definition, a white person cannot experience racism because they hold, they are the dominant racial group, I guess you could say, in the United States. So that was the reason why the Zimbabwe thing. But if we're gonna go up, and I'm bringing this up because we need to know what definition we're using. If we're using the definition which I use, which is treating someone different based on their race, then obviously, what he said was racist. Even the other definition, I would say he's being racist. But it's like it's in your power how you react to it, and like kind of like how the Black community took over the N-word. It just has lost its power because it's been co-opted.
Yeah, that's called reclamation, something that I don't think that you understand. So I think you might want to try to leave that example out of it. And that was a really bad definition. I keep doing this thing where I let you go on, and I got to stop doing that. So please stop doing that. My God, today. Okay, no, all right. Racism, the ism specifically denotes a system. Okay, and what it is a system of dominance. All right, it's basically a product of white supremacy. All right, where, how can I put this? Dominance over other groups are justified via the actions of treatment, discrimination, and marginalization of like Black and brown people.
Okay, so you're
So
using
that would be
the
racism.
definition of prejudice plus power. I got it. Okay, under that definition, then yes, I guess Black people cannot be racist in the United States if you're using that definition.
But how can a Black person be? Because I know what you're trying to do. You want to do interpersonal racism. All right, how can a black person on an individual level be racist towards a white person?
Many ways. I mean, just as example off of my top of my head, if there was a black Uber driver and he got a call for, because I used to do Uber back in the day. If an Uber driver were to get a notification that someone was asking for a ride and he notices the pictures of a white person, he can say, "I'm not picking this white boy up," and just cancel the ride,
It's
right?
not
And that
racism.
would be, I think,
What
a
impact
form of
does that have on
interpersonal
them?
racism.
That's not racism.
Well, again,
That's just not
again,
racism.
if your definition is has to be prejudice plus power, you're right. Yeah, that isn't racism because there's no institutional power involved.
No,
But I
on
mean,
even on the
but I think
individual
that's a
level,
very
that's not
limiting.
racism.
I think that's a very
Okay, what's one
limiting
of the things that's
definition.
included within racism? It starts with a P.
Prejudice.
Yes, exactly. All right, what does
But
it
that's my
mean to
definition.
be, one
Prejudice plus
moment,
power.
oh, could you be quiet, please? What does it mean to be prejudiced?
To treat someone different based on their actual perceived race or characteristic, something that you don't like about them. I
Literally,
mean, well, in this
you,
case, since we're talking
oh
about
my
race, I
God,
guess
you
race.
talk
Yeah.
too damn much. Prejudice pretty much means to prejudge something, all right? To prejudge without experience. All right, your definitions are bad. And I'm just trying really hard. All right. I need a moment with the chat. Hey yo, hold on one moment. Hey, Liv. Ah, fudge. Livingston's driving. Hey, chat. See, I'm trying to do this thing, all right, where I give people more time to talk, all right, so that like they can get their point across, we can have these conversations and so on and so forth. All right. But what ends up happening is that they end up droning on and on and on. And when they do that, I'm like, okay, what is the purpose of this here? Like, what are we doing? I just want you to be able to answer the question. Okay. So prejudice simply means to prejudge something without experience. Okay. All right. Not without experience, with experience. Prejudice means to prejudge, pretty much. I'm so sorry. My apologies. Okay, because I'm gonna use another analogy that you're gonna tell me is really bad, right? Okay. Can you say that you don't like broccoli without ever trying it? You can
I
come
mean, I
back.
could say it, but it probably wouldn't be true.
No, but like, can you? Yeah, okay, but like, how can you say you don't like something if you never experienced it before?
Right.
If you never
I
had it
agree.
before, how can you say you don't like it?
True.
Okay, true. Okay, all right, cool. We agree on that there. Fantastic. Okay, so I heard Liv say this before, and I want to see if it works on you, if you can understand it. Okay, let's say, all right, we have the Ericas and we have the Hayos. Okay. Every summer, the Hayos beat up the Ericas, right? Every summer. It happens for at least 100 years, every summer. Just the Hayos come outside, the Ericas come outside, and the Hayos just beat up the Ericas, right? Then on the 101 year, all right, the Ericas say, I'm not taking this anymore. We're not doing this. What we're going to do is we're going to fight back. All right. And the Ericas finally kick the Hayos' asses. After 100 years, on the 101 year, the Ericas finally fought back. Would you say that the Ericas were in the wrong for kicking the Hayos' ass that one time after 100 years?
No, I mean, why would that be wrong?
Okay, exactly. So then what you would have to do if you look at that, so step outside of this example, all right? Step outside of this, all right? What you would have to look at is that Black people globally have had an experience with white people, with whiteness, with white supremacy, because white supremacy is what has colonized the world, the globe, has subjugated Black people to a status of lesser than, has raped and pillaged Black people and robbed Black people of our resources. So we have an experience with white people where we can say, you know what? I don't trust white people. That wouldn't be prejudice. Boom, boom, boom. Carrot to counter.
so
Got anything to
smart.
say?
I'm sorry. I thought you were still gonna say something.
No, it wouldn't be prejudice.
Okay, so I mean, I think I'm understanding what you're saying. Let go. Your definition before was prejudice is prejudging something with
Is
experience.
no, is to prejudge. I took that last part out because the
Can you just?
tequila,
I'm sorry.
the
Can you
tequila
stop?
started talking to me.
Hey, yo, can you stop doing that? Can you
No,
stop
I
saying
just
your definition and my definition? What we're discussing is how racism functions. And so, like, you keep trying to give yourself an out by doing that. And I find that to just be very disingenuous because you're making it seem as if, like, every time you say that, like, these things are different. But the functionality in every one of these scenarios has operated the same way.
no. I'm just trying to
And
understand the argument. That's it. I wasn't trying to be cute with it. I was
I-
trying. I was a little confused, but because earlier she
okay,
Yeah, the
said
so
argument
sure.
is
with
Black people
experience,
can't
but
be
now that she's
racist.
getting rid of it, now it makes more sense. Now she's saying that's just cut that out. Okay, now it makes more sense. I was just a little confused. I wasn't trying to be cute or find my way out. So I understand what your argument is. You're saying it's not prejudice, but the earlier analogy you gave kind of, I mean, I get what you're saying, and obviously I think that's the position I think most people in the Black community, and
Can I ask you a
understandably
question?
so. But
Can I ask you a question?
I don't think that whole, in
Give me
life you have to
5
make
minutes when he stops talking.
you have to make a choice between letting things go or
I'm
holding on to
sorry.
things, and there's a lot of bad things to
Can I ask
focus
you a
on in the
question?
past,
Hey,
and we
yo,
Can
should.
I ask
let
you a
him ask
question?
you a question, please. Go ahead, Liv.
Can I ask you- Thank you. Hey, yo. Hey, friend. Hey, buddy. This
What's
is
up?
gonna be painless. Can you give me an example of Black people being racist to white people and white people being racist to Black people that's equivalent?
Well, we talked about Zimbabwe earlier, but
No, I said that's equivalent
you mean in the United States?
anywhere. But yeah, let's keep it to the United
Keep it
States.
to the U.S.
No,
Like,
no. I mean, there's no analog in
okay, in
yeah.
globally then.
Well, I
Globally.
mean, we talked about Zimbabwe, but I mean, globally,
It has to be equivalent. So if you're gonna talk about white
you
people
know,
being racist to Black people, you have to talk about Black people being racist to white people, where these two things are the same, equivalent. That's what equivalency means, right, Erica?
yeah.
Yes,
I
it
mean, well,
does.
there's no
Yes, Liv. That's
equivalent.
what equivalent means.
Okay.
Yeah, there was no black people enslaving black. I mean, there was no white people. I mean, there's no black people enslaving white people. Not at the same scale, obviously. Yeah,
Well,
there's no
I'm not
equivalent.
asking about that. No, what I'm asking is that if everybody can experience racism and anybody can experience racism, you'd have to be able to give me an example of how Black people could be equivalently racist to white people and how that equivalency measured to the equivalency of white people being racist to Black people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to provide an analog to what
Listen,
white people have
anybody,
done to
but
black people.
according to you, anybody can be racist.
Well, the by the
Is
definition I was using earlier, yes.
interpersonally, any definition,
Yeah, you want to stop looking
any
at
definition.
just the definition. I be trying to help Liv. I'm sorry, my bad.
I know it's okay. No, let them squirm. This is where the struggle work comes in at. That's what I make my young people do when they read like passages in social studies.
Awesome,
Like you got to struggle with that. You know what I'm saying?
makes
You got to
sense.
fight with that material. You know what I mean? And so if you can't show me equivalency in racism, right?
Not prejudice plus power. If your
No,
definition
no,
is that
no, no.
there is no
I'm
equivalent.
saying I'm telling you in any definition that you choose. Right now, in this moment, you can provide me with that definition and with that example.
Okay,
That's what I
like
want.
well, like I said earlier, if the definition is that racism is treating
No,
someone different
no.
because of their race, then there's
Pick any
numerous examples one
definition
can
you
give of
like.
that.
Pick any definition you like and any example that you like.
Hey, choose your favorite.
Right, under that definition, again, if there's no equivalent of the institutional
I'm not saying
racism
under
of
that
whites versus
definition.
blacks. So
I'm
I'm
not. I'm
conceding
not
that.
saying.
I'm not trying to argue
I'm
that.
not.
I agree
Yeah.
with you. You're right.
I'm
There's
not.
no equivalent.
I'm not asking for that
Um,
definition.
One moment, y'all. I gotta say thank you because I
Yeah.
haven't seen them in a while. Shout out to Antifa for the what is that? The floating heart over there, over on the tube. Thank you so much, Antifa. Long time no see, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Draw some hearts in the chat for Antifa. All right, continue. Thank you. I got excited. I haven't
Sorry,
seen
you
them in a while.
misunderstand. You keep going off of this definition. I disagree because I want you to come with a definition that you agree with, right? And I want you to give me an example that is equivalent, utilizing any definition that you want.
Exactly.
I guess I'm just not understanding the task. I guess because
Give
I'm not
Define
them.
understanding what
racism
you
for me.
want me to. I don't know
Go ahead,
what you're
because
driving
he's
at.
No,
not
define.
understanding. You're better at this.
He's not. I don't know. Okay, so Liv is asking you for one for one. All right, one for one. All right, give an example. All right, of racism Black people have perpetuated against white people, and do the inverse. All right, give an example of racism that white people have perpetuated against Black people. Make them equivalent.
But I'm
The
conceding.
equivalent.
I've conceded like 6 times already. There's no
Oh,
equivalent. There's no equivalent.
there's no. Okay, so if there's no equivalent, then all right,
Yeah,
wouldn't it
because
come down
black
to the
people don't
fact
have
that
power like that.
okay,
Not
so
in this
basically,
country.
Black people cannot be racist.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Then you're right.
Okay,
If your
that's it.
definition is
So
prejudice plus power, you're right.
okay,
I agree with
so
you.
what I heard from you earlier though is that we should just ignore. All right, we shouldn't give attention to the racism that does in fact occur. Because as long as we give it, well, I think you said energy, as long as we give it energy, then it's going to continue on.
I think it creates a toxic relationship with white people if you
I
give it
think.
that power.
Okay, so
I
then
think
what's
you're
your definition?
disingenuous.
Yeah, what's your definition of racism then? Restate it for me, please.
Okay, well, I mean, I agree that both definitions exist. I mean, they're both
No, no,
valid.
no.
I'm
What's
not
your
saying that your
definition? I
definition is
know
wrong.
that you agree with. I already know that you agree with mine. I don't recall yours. What is your
Oh,
definition?
my definition of racism is treating someone differently based on their race.
See, Liv, I got it out of him. Now, give us an equivalency
Thank
based
God.
on that. All right, give us an equivalency. All right, give it to us. All right, of a Black person being racist to a white person based off of your definition. All right, and a white person being racist to a Black person based off of your
Okay, I'll
definition.
go back to my Uber example.
Right,
So
Liv, you
so
got
a
it.
black person is driving, and he picks up and he gets a notification to pick up a black passenger because he sees a profile pic. He picks him up. The next stop, the next call he gets, he sees a white person, and he decides not to pick him up. So that white person now has to wait longer for another ride, or he's waiting at 3 a.m. in some sketchy neighborhood. Who knows? I'm just saying that to me would be an equivalent way. Now, a white person can do that to a black person. A white person can decide to pick up a white passenger, but decide that the next guy who happens to be African American not pick them up. So to me, those would be two equivalent forms of
Okay.
racism, each
Finally.
done by the other race.
Oh my God. I'm so happy you finally did that. You don't understand how happy I am now because now I have one more question. Just one more quick question. This is gonna be painless. I told you this is gonna be painless. You haven't been hurt yet, right? Just was wondering.
Do it tonight.
Can you describe to me how those examples of racism have been applied to the entirety of Black people? Has there ever been a time, just a very quick yes or no, has there ever been a time where white people said Black people couldn't ride with them, where they separated themselves from Black people?
Yes.
Okay. Has there ever been a time where Black people took the same action, to the same equivalency, and discriminated against white people?
You know the answer to that. No, and I agree with you.
Okay. All right. So even in that example, we can apply one to one group of people, doing it to another group of people, and that individual experience that you're discussing would be a byproduct of this whole group of people doing it to this whole group of people, and it would have an individual experience. Whereas Black people have never done that to white people. So if we're talking about this societal wide movement by white people to exclude Black people, and Black people have never had a societal wide movement to interact with white people, even on this interpersonal level, how can you say that anybody can be racist?
Okay, that goes back to our definitions earlier.
This is your This is your
I'm a
definition.
concede. I don't know how many times.
This is your
You're
definition.
This is your definition, buddy.
Black people do not have prejudice plus power. If you're defining racism in that way,
No,
then Black
I'm
people cannot
defining
be
it. I'm
racist.
defining it. I'm defining it by how you defined it. You're not
No,
getting out
my
of it. This is
definition
how
is
your
clean.
definition is.
My
I haven't
definition
provided a
doesn't
definition.
include power. My
Yeah,
definition is
listen,
just
your I know, but what I said is when we look at your definition of racism and we apply it to whole groups of people, right? Because we're talking about one to one. And so if I look at the entirety of the white group and the entirety of the Black group, that this motion has been done from the entirety of the white group to the entirety of the Black group, right? That you can't show me where the entirety of the Black group has done this to the entirety of the white group, right?
right.
And this whole movement would have had individual experiences, right, by white people to impact an entire group of people. And those individual experiences of exclusion, what you're discussing, would be racist, right? You can't show me that movement from Black people onto the entirety of white people. So I'm going to negate the fact that if a Black person doesn't want to ride with a white person, that is racist,
and that's why
because
we part ways.
it's not one to one. Because it's not one to one. And again, I asked you for equivalency. No, it's not a part way. It's a defeat. It's a defeater, right? Because for example,
so much fun.
For example, if a woman, no, I'm gonna say this. Let's say we lived in a matriarchal. Let's say we lived in a matriarchal society, right? Because women have the power. Let's be honest, right? And they were like, "Hey, I'm gonna punch this man in the face." Boom, punched him in the face. Boom, got him.
Pow, right in the kisser.
Right in the kisser, in the gonads. Every single day, every time she saw him, boom, kicked him. And the man never did that to a woman, right? Well, you couldn't say that men are oppressing women. Women would be oppressing men. And the reality is, and just really quick, 977 people in here. Men deserve it. We choose to bear. 2, our society and world would be better and we live longer.
Liv, may I ask him a question, please?
Please.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So, Heyo, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can a woman be misogynistic towards a man?
I mean, there's such a thing as misandry, so I would say yes.
Misandry is not real, sir. So unless you know that it's not real.
If you,
I don't know why I even asked you. You don't live in reality. Jesus Christ, no, misandry is not a real thing. It's literally just an internet meme. It's not real.
There's actual dictionary definition for that word. It's not. It's made up word.
Yeah, it's not real. Can a Jewish person be anti-Semitic towards a Nazi?
Anti-Semitic. Are you asking, can a Jewish person be anti-Semitic towards a Nazi?
Yeah.
I suppose if that Nazi's Jewish, yeah, I guess.
So a Jewish person can be anti-Semitic towards a Nazi. Liv,
maybe. I mean, I don't know.
I think we're not dealing with a person who lives in reality.
Why would a Yahtzee be Jewish?
We're not.
I mean, there was a lot of. I mean, I don't know. There was a lot of.
No, why would a Yahtzee be Jewish?
There's a lot of Jewish collaborators that helped the.
Sure, but they wouldn't have benefited. But a Jewish person wouldn't. Yeah, but a Jewish person wouldn't have benefited from rounding up other Jewish people, right?
I mean, George Soros.
It's just like Black people.
That's what he did. George Soros. That's what he did. He rounded
Hey,
up other Jews
there was
when he was
no,
in Europe.
but there's no benefit to the totality of Jewish people.
Thank you, Kai Bear. Hi, Joanna. Are you a Trump supporter? Joanna going once. Joanna going twice. Grandma is hanging out with the kids. She did not know. She requested up. Liv, I don't think we're dealing with a person who lives in reality.
Reindeer games?
Sure, why not? Let me read these off first. All right. Hi, wasn't me. Thank you so very much for the $5. Wasn't me said, fuck capitalism, fuck racism, fuck misogyny. I know that's right. Drop some hearts in the chat for wasn't me. You said a word there. Thank you so very much, love. Hey, Mason. Mason sent 10 and said, are you cooking, bro? If you cook, you must read. And if you are well informed, then you must be cooking some good shit. How do I trust your recipe? Tell me how you make it. I think he's asking you that question. Like, he wants to know what you're cooking and how you make it. No answer? Okay, sure. Yeah, he was talking to you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much, Mason, for the 10. I appreciate you, love. All right, guys. Let's keep it going. Keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing the live. Looks like we're at 87,000 likes. Let's go ahead and get it up to 100. Fuck it. Let's get it up to 200,000 likes. There's 1,000 people up in here. Let's go ahead and tap this screen up to 200,000 likes. I know you can do it. You can do it super fast too, because you're not asleep yet, because the chat is moving. All right. Also, let's go ahead and lock out these slow motions, because these are moving as slow as this friggin' conversation. I wanted to speed up. Right. We're going to have some fun and try to make it make sense. Because hey yo, I don't understand you. No, don't drop down. Don't
I have
go.
to. I need to.
No, don't go.
I'll be here tomorrow. I'll come back tomorrow. No, I really appreciate you guys playing this to me, though. I really do.
Don't go. No.
Yeah. I gotta go. All right. Thank you.
No,
have a good night.
Don't go.
Oh no, don't come back. Please stay, please.
No, you left.
Oh my god. Hey, you know it's wild.
What's up?
Like in all of this, and maybe I think I'm a narcissist.
Possibly. We all have tendencies.
Because because the joy I got out of that is watching him fight his own definition. Like every time I do that line of questioning,
it brings you joy.
Like I don't expect them to be and agree with me, right? I just want to see them fight their own definition and their own logic.
He didn't want to use his own definition though. That's why I had to walk him back.
He tried not to.
Yeah, I had to walk him back and okay, you've already accepted my definition of it. Sometimes you just have to use their words, okay? You've already accepted my definition for it, which is the actual definition, all right? But let's use your definition. What's your definition again? Oh, I already told you mine. Okay, I get it. What is it? Tell me again. I forgot. Let's tell me your definition. And then it's he didn't want to use it again because he knew it was fucking wrong, because black people can't be racist. Liv, do you want to talk to FBA or you want to keep dealing with MAGA?
I'm in the mood today. I'm with whatever. I'm with the entertainment to the people. As long as the people do a couple of things for me, can I tell the people what they need to do?
By all means, friend, tell the people what they need to do.
So, hey, you motherfuckers. Hey, how was that?
That was
good.
Better? That was so natural, too.
That was good?
That was good.
Oh, yes.
You done a good job.
Okay. Hey, tap the screen up to 200,000 likes, y'all. Make sure you share this out to one person that you think would be either entertained as a Trump supporter or FBA or even a breatharian. Okay? Make sure you understand that black women's labor isn't free. Okay? Do all the good things. Send all of this. I see y'all in the chat. Send $1, $2, $5, $10, $1,000. Wink. To the pay links in Erica's bio.
That was a wink.
She will read every last one of them. She'll read every last one of them because she loves all of those in the chat. Okay? All right, guys? Also, share out the live. How the fuck do we have motherfuckers? How do we have 55 shares? It's 1,000 people in here. Everybody should at least share it once.
Okay,
just once. Do not spam share.
Don't spam sharing. I get anxiety with the spam shares.
Okay, 200.
200 shares is good, guys. We're good. I promise.
And
repost
later on when you Yes, and repost. Also, when you get to 200,000 likes, I'm gonna unveil my latest Black History Month hoodies that Erica has given her stamp of approval because I was very nervous because they're not the regular old, Black History Month. Yeah, these are like it's pro blackity black
These are
black black.
statements, and I like them a lot.
Yes.
I like them.
Mm-hmm.
Like them. So I want to do this really quick. Hey Joshi, shout out to Joshi for the $5 super chat. Joshi said, "Just saw Sinners. What a great movie with a powerful message. I know I'm late to the party on it." Joshi, you got to catch a great movie. Sinners is absolutely awesome. Fantastic movie. Damn, that's a good movie. I think I want to watch it again. I just have to focus because you know how I am. Mason, thank you so much for the $5 Venmo. Mason said, "Hey, Erica, you read my last dono like I wanted. Caller doesn't know that they're an idiot." No, he does not. He doesn't. And Liv and I were about to have some fun. I think he might know what reindeer games are, Liv. He caught on really fast.
He's had to be around solid.
Exactly. He talked to Solid before. That makes sense. Hi, Paris. Are you a Trump supporter?
I have some like conservative values that I have, but I got muted from the comments for speaking the truth.
Oh, okay then. All right. But like, yes or no? Are you a Trump supporter? Do you support Donald Trump in any shape, form, or
Not
fashion?
No, not as a personal being, but I do support, I would say the conservative values, more
Conservative
specifically,
values.
more specifically the white community, producing more white kids. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
fun. For TikTok purposes, how old are you?
up 22.
22? Okay. All right. Give
Uh,
me one moment. All right, guys, let's keep doing all of the good things. Make sure we're taking care of Liv while he's here. Take care of Livingston. All right. That's my friend, my pal. Take care of Liv. Links are in the bio. Cop something off of the Amazon wish list for the kids because Liv's a teacher, which is fucking awesome. Also, y'all, do me a favor, okay? I'm gonna try to get to 10,000 followers, supporters, friends, all the good things on the backup account. So I'm gonna try to start going live on that account. We'll see what happens. Make sure you're following the backup at the bottom. All right, say hi to the purple one. Also, look in the top left-hand corner of your screen. If you see the word follow, by all means tap it and send your daily heart me, because when you send your daily heart me, you'll be able to send this pretty cool friggin' new coin that we have. You see it on the screen? That says W Erica. So cool, isn't it? All right, that's me. Hi. Okay, so anywho, keep the good times rolling, guys, while we speak with Paris, and then let's just go from there. Okay, Paris. So you said something about white babies.
yeah, I feel as if they need to continue making white babies. And I got muted for the comments for, speaking the truth about the community, more specifically about dark whites community. Yes.
Dark
Uh,
whites.
yes, they
What's a
need to be
dark white?
included.
I'm so
Uh,
sorry. What the hell is that?
a dark white is Afro-Caucasian. So
What
I
the
come
hell
from
is
the
an
Caucasus.
Afro-Caucasian?
I come from the Caucasus Mountains, right? But I have African lineage, so I would be considered a dark white.
Hello?
What the hell is
Yes.
happening here? There's no such thing as a dark white. You're just making up
Yes, there
stuff.
is.
No, there's not.
Afro-Caucasians do exist. Yes.
Afro-Caucasians don't exist because Caucasian itself is an ethnicity. All right.
Exactly.
So you can't be like, so, okay, hold on one moment. Time out. So what country do you come from?
I come from the Caucasus Mountains in Asia.
You come from the Caucasus Mountains in Asia. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I do have
And
African
your
lineage as
race
well.
and your race is black?
Yes. Therefore, I am a Afro-Caucasian, a dark white.
A dark, you know what? By all means, power to you. Have fun.
And I'm supporting the white community. I feel as if Margaret
Wait,
Thatcher
so wait a minute. If your race
supported
is, hold on one moment. So if your race is black, right?
no dark white.
That doesn't make any sense though. You just said
I'm a dark
Afro.
white.
Afro would indicate black. So how can you be
Right.
Afro but not black? I'm trying to understand that. Cuz like Afro Latina, all right, that is a black Latin person. All right, a person who lives
Yeah,
in the
off
Latin
of
American
phenotypes,
countries.
right?
Yeah, based off of phenotype. So where do you get your Afro from?
My African comes from my black lineage, right? From
Your
my dad's
what?
side. My
Your
black
black
lineage,
lineage from your dad's
right?
side. Okay, so
Yeah.
do you present as black like when you go
Yes,
out in the
yes,
world?
yes. I would say so, yes.
Okay,
But
then so you're
truly I am
black. You're
white.
not a dark
But
white. You're black.
truly though, I know the truth and I am white. Yes, I am the superior race. Yes.
I know truth, and I really want you to get some Vicks Vapor Rub and a humidifier. It sounds awful, like it hurts to talk. But with that being said, that's not how any of this works.
I feel as if that's disingenuous towards the white community.
No, it's not.
So,
Hey,
dark whites, yes.
Liv, have you heard of dark white before?
Yeah, I made it up.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Well,
No,
why
it's
didn't you
a
tell me
real
about it
thing.
then, friend? Why don't you tell
Yeah,
me so I
I
can be
literally,
prepared
I
for this? What the
literally,
hell are we doing? We don't keep secrets
We're
from each
not.
other.
What did she just say about superior? What she said? What is it? What is this argument?
Johnny.
I have no
What?
idea what's happening, Johnny. I'm
Girl, she
confused.
sounded like RFK Jr. walking around saying this.
I have no idea, Johnny. I'm very confused.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Johnny's white, he knows the truth.
You walking around talking like RFK Jr. You're like, I am the superior. Right? Knock it off. It's crazy.
Johnny's white and he knows the truth.
Go have
So
a cough drop. Oh my god.
that's why his voice is so clear, right? Because he also knows the
I
truth.
can
so.
hear every other word you're saying. I ain't got no idea.
God. Jesus
Exactly,
Christ,
white
this is
man.
gonna
You
be-
know exactly what I'm talking about.
Hey guys, we have to be careful before they start a Discord about us.
Oh, there's already
Yes,
two.
I
Johnny
ain't
is
like other
supporting
people.
my
I'm not gonna
values.
apologize.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you to kiss my ass.
two
I also have a
Discord
Discord.
about me. One is really hot Italians. That's me. And then two, the second Discord they made about me is really massive badonkadonks we see on TikTok. That's also me. Right.
Just to let y'all know, I ain't like other people.
This is
I
not a
will-
joke. Like
I
I
will not
seriously
apologize.
care
I
for
will
the
tell
white
you to kiss my
community.
ass. I'm grown.
Their birth rate is declining
Hey,
consistently.
Swan.
I feel as if somebody doesn't interfere, something great will happen. The Trump administration is doing their best to prevent this, but I feel as if the black community isn't trying. Like, what is going on? Nobody's helping them.
So,
Nobody's
like,
helping.
Johnny, you might be too much of a light white to have this conversation with her.
Johnny's
All right,
helping.
so we
Johnny
have
goes outside.
So we have a dark white here, another dark
Yes.
white, if you will. Dan.
Yes,
Come
Johnny.
back, Dan.
Hey,
I'm
Erica.
part of Johnny.
One second, Paris.
I'm white.
Hey, yes, okay, Erica. I just want it to be known. I want it to be known that it's Black History Month, and I don't have to do this.
You better not leave. You just go on mute. Remember, we're tag teaming tonight. It's
Well, I'm
fine.
here. I'm here.
No, I told you. I just called in. I called in like a dark white. I guess I don't know. I don't
I have
know
a
if
question.
Dan identifies that way.
Yeah, as someone from that general area of the world, the only time I've ever heard dark white was one time my nephew, or sorry, not my nephew, my cousin's son, technically not my nephew, was trying to describe the color gray for their whatever they were coloring, and they forgot that word.
No.
They used
Allow
dark
me to pull
white.
up my screenshot of dark whites because we are 100% real.
God. Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. What is happening? And why?
The correct terminology is Afro-Caucasian.
Correct. What?
The correct terminology is Afro-Caucasian. I am a Afro-Caucasian.
I hate it here.
I just before you could say something else, could you just blow your nose so we can understand you a little better?
Like this. Like that.
Like, I think this person might be on to something because I was just reminded. Like, do you know Athena Covey? Y'all know Covey, right? And you know Adorna?
So
Hold on one moment, lady. You know Adorna? They're both Afro-Caucasians. Did y'all know that?
incorrect.
Yeah.
No, they are black. They are
No,
not
they're
Afro-Caucasians.
Afro-Caucasians, yes.
No,
They
no,
are
no,
Afro-Caucasians. Yes, they
no,
are.
no.
They
I
That is
are.
also
false.
am an
This is
Afro-Caucasian.
No,
ridiculous.
please stop. This
Why are
is
you getting so
extremely
upset?
disingenuous.
You okay?
They have no lineage. They have no lineage.
If you
Why she
start
sound like she's
crying, I'm
about
gonna
to
laugh.
cry?
If you start
Like you're
crying, I'm
about
gonna
to
laugh
cry.
at
You
you.
okay?
No, I actually am, because this
You're
is
very
serious.
passionate about your racism, huh?
Afro-Caucasian.
Oh my god.
That
Oh
is
my
stupid.
god.
This is so
The
stupid.
community is
Girl,
suffering.
when you start crying over your racism, you're a little too passionate about being a bigot.
The community is
Goddamn.
the white community is suffering, and you
Girl,
guys don't
what are you
care.
talking about? What are you,
They are about to go extinct.
what?
Afro-Caucasians are real, and the
This
white
is a-
community is about to go extinct.
Girl, what did you
Okay,
Please.
take tonight?
Can
Oh
you
my
guys
God.
please wake
What
up
I
and have
took
some
has
type of
me dressing up
compassion?
like a potato. What did you take that makes you act like that?
Can you
Oh
guys
my
have some type of
God.
compassion, please?
Compassion.
I pulled up
Get
the
a cough
I
drop.
pulled up the
Oh
definition, right,
gosh.
of
Girl, you sound
Afro-Caucasian.
like you need a nice cup of tea. What are you
That
doing?
person up there looks very
Person-
similar to me,
You know,
but
you talk pretty
their
often
skin isn't
saying
as
you are
pale.
the superior race. All the while you sound like that. Goddamn.
White
Johnny, I'm
people
gonna
are the superior race,
Johnny, go on
Johnny.
timeout.
You know
Girl,
this.
you sound like
Johnny,
RFK Jr.
Johnny, you are white. You know
You
this.
sound like RFK Jr.
You know the truth.
You sound like you need a cough drop.
I don't, Johnny.
This
I'm sorry, I don't
Go
have
like
the
this.
nasally voice.
Try
I'm
that.
not
Can I ask a
blessed like
question?
you.
Right.
Hey, can I ask a quick question?
Right.
I
Really
have way
quick
too many
question.
friends.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Liv. It's Liv
I
and
have
then
a
Swan.
question.
Can I show
Mhm.
my screenshot, please?
Yes.
No.
Black Swan's up here. Oh my gosh. One second. 1 second.
This
Black
is
Swan.
extremely important.
Black Swan.
Hey Liv, what's
Remember,
up? Happy Black History Month.
remember, Happy Black History Month.
Please stop saying that. Happy White History Month,
Oh.
always.
Okay. All
Happy
right. All
White
right.
History, always.
Ma'am, not in
we
front of
get
my
what you're
Black
saying.
History Month. I'm gonna need you to calm down. The hell? Go ahead, Liv.
So Swan, remember, it was like late 2023, early 2024. We were all in the live, and it just started this whole trend of being Afro-Caucasian and dark white.
I remember, yes, vividly.
And yes, it was literally something that we created. It was like we had a whole cohort and group of people. It was a whole thing. You know what I mean?
Yes, I remember Adorna and Covey are both Afro-Caucasian. I
Incorrect.
came up here to beat
Mhm.
the allegations because everyone in the comments, somebody started a rumor down there. They're like, oh, that's Swan. And I'm seeing a bunch of people type Swan, Swan, Swan. So I'm like, what the heck is going on?
I'm blocked from the comments from speaking the truth.
Do I sound like this person?
No, Swan, you do not.
I
You
continue to
don't.
speak the truth, and I get shunned. They love to try and silence the truth.
Oh God. Okay. All right.
Donald Trump is also not a racist.
You can't
I just
listen,
want to put that out
please. Okay, no pivots. Sorry, stick right here. Stay in the pocket. Okay, stay in the pocket.
there. White
You
people
can't-
are superior.
Hey! Stop. Stay in the pocket. Okay, stay in the zone. Don't leave. All right, auto zone. Listen. You cannot say that you are Afro-Caucasian. All right, simply based off of your ancestry. You do not present as a black person. You already told us that you present as a white person. You told us that. So you're not
I'm
using
Afro-Caucasian.
you're
It's
not
right there.
using the okay, you're delusional is what you are.
No,
Yeah, you are.
no, I am
Mhm.
white.
Because the people that you're going to show us, all right, is the Afro-Caucasians. I hope I pronounced that right. And these people are in fact black.
No, they are not.
They are
Stop.
literally black.
No,
Because
I
they
can prove it.
phenotypic. Okay, all right. So what is race then? What's race?
Race is a social construct that was
No
created
shit,
by the
Sherlock.
superior man in order to differentiate against the lesser man.
I hate your voice. I said it out loud. Do you have a code? Or is this really just the way that you talk? If you have a code, I'm going to keep
No,
joking
this
you.
is my genuine voice.
That's your genuine voice?
I'm
Okay, I'll
sorry.
leave you alone. My
Thank
bad.
you.
I won't.
I don't hate the way that you sound. You sound perfectly fine. It's not nasally or anything at all, okay?
Can I
Here,
give
allow me to blow
advice?
mine. Maybe that will help. Hold on.
Can I give advice?
Don't do it on the live.
What?
That is
Fudge, would you fucking
I give advice.
no.
So there's a thing called cup of water. You take the straw, you go like this, and you just drink the
Okay.
water.
Is that a bit better?
You take
Do you
the
have a
straw, and then and that's it. Try it.
Do you have a deviated septum?
Yes.
Oh.
I know that because I tried to go get a septum piercing for solidarity towards
Well,
the
how's
white
that for being the
community.
superior?
And yeah, I towards solidarity towards my white community. And I got
But if you
denied.
are the superior race, wouldn't you
Yes.
literally have like superior genetics and shit?
I'm black passing against my will because of my
Wait,
father.
This
He
shit
cursed
wicked, yo.
me, and I don't
What is
have the
happening?
superior blood.
I'm confused. Are you or
Black
are you not
passing.
superior?
I
You
am
keep changing it.
no. Phenotypically, I'm black, but I know the truth, and I'm white. I'm a dark
Wait,
white
I have a
at my core.
question.
Johnny, you are white.
Statistically, like for example, statistically, black women are like among the most educated. So wouldn't they be the superior?
Oh gosh, of course you're gonna bring up that lie.
Wait, no, but that's the DOE. That's according to data analysis driven by that at the Department of Education. So like, aren't black women then superior than like?
Yeah,
all of us?
based off of education level here in the United
Oh,
States.
okay. So
But
long
I
as we're
would
going
say
by the
I would argue the
numbers.
white men
She
are
said
the
ignore
most
the numbers,
educated
Johnny.
demographic.
She said ignore the numbers.
But
Okay.
Johnny,
In the United
she
States,
literally.
I'm talking about
I'm gonna
globally.
expand. But Johnny, she literally said, "Johnny, can you give us a trombone? Give us something before I shrink you
You
down.
want trombone?
Yeah, do something." Yes, 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 yes.
You have been
Music. That's a
practicing.
Grammy. That's a Grammy. All right. You lie because you said earlier that you were white passing
I wish.
and that you were only Afro because of your father's ancestry.
My father, yes.
Yeah, that's what you
Yeah.
said. So you lied to us. If I was Dan, I would leave too. I ain't gonna hold you. All right, Dan said I want no parts of this. He said enough drama. Dan, we are supposed to be besties and petty. I'm gonna have to reevaluate this friendship. Okay. You're a ridiculous person. Okay. Like you don't have to troll. Like you don't have to do that. Okay. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna let you back down in the comments. All right. And like if you are being for real, oh you left. Okay. Ooh, not to skedaddle, whatever. Seek therapy. Therapy. It helps. It works. It's amazing. Sit on someone's couch.
I think it was Squidward tentacles.
Possibly. Possibly. All she needed was a flute, a clarinet.
I wonder if she's ever heard of Flonase. But hey,
Bruh.
I just want to say the 987 people, you guys are doing your effing thing. We're at 150K already. You guys are moving. You're moving.
You think so?
Tap those fingers. Tap those fingers. Now I want you guys to turn it up in the Super Saiyan mode. Because I want to get it in the next 17 minutes. And I think we can do it. I think we can do it.
I think we can do it too. We can. Let me read these off here. Guys, keep doing all of the good things. Shout out to Hanada over on the tube for the $5 super chat. Whoa. What was that? Was that you, Swan? Thank you, Swan.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank
Oh,
you,
that's
love.
pretty.
That's so pretty. Draw some hearts in the chat for Swan. And thank you, Hanada, for the $5 super chat. Hanada said, after today, Erica, seeing a president say that made me cry, and I'm a black man. I don't know how or what to think. I never seen that, and I'm 37 years old. Oh, man, we almost like the same age here, even though I am almost 60. I don't know. I think it just depends on your upbringing and where you come from. But I definitely understand, like, the heartbreak that you have at seeing that, because leadership, especially our president, isn't supposed to be dealing in racist tropes. But I will say, love, please believe people the first time they show you who they are. Seriously, believe people the very first time. All right. Donald Trump has a long history of showing us exactly who he is, going back to the 1970s when he was sued by the Department of Justice for racial discrimination because he refused to rent his apartment to black and brown people. So, yeah. But I have an email address and my inbox is always open. You can definitely send me a message. I don't mind talking to you. You can do that. I don't know why I said that. The spirit just moved me to do it. Also, shout out to Mason. Hi, Mason, for the $10 super chat. Mason said, for the lack of observation on guests. I have no idea what the hell that was. What was that? What? I don't know what that was. What was I supposed to do with it? I like to lean in, but I don't think I like to lean in that much. Also, Mason sent another $5 super chat and said, "This is probably one of the most hilarious, straight to the point streams I ever seen." I'm just gonna be perfectly honest with y'all. I don't like the bullshit too much. I'm gonna have to let you know. I don't like it too much. All right, and no, no, no. Also, I don't play with other people's kids because I don't even play with mine. So there's that. All right. I'm lying. I play with Bubba all the time. That's why he thinks I'm a joke. I'm gonna have to talk to my therapist about that. Shit. Now I'm sad. Liv, finish the mod announcement.
Oh, I got it.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm happy.
Erica has a gift goal, and it's 79 out of 100 let 'em cooks, which is like a pretty chill gift goal. So y'all should knock that out. And if you don't knock out that gift goal, you're really racist. So you should knock out that gift goal, okay? Okay, it's almost done. And then she's gonna put up her second gift goal. That gift goal's almost oh, and it's done. Okay, what's your second gift goal? Come on.
I don't move that fast. Johnny, I got old bones.
Oh, please, you're like what, 30? Put up the goal.
Oh. You didn't just hear my shoulder pop from reaching for the mouse?
Okay, but it did.
I haven't done these. I'm going to do these right here. Okay. All right, guys. Let's knock out the crowns. It's the crowns. We was kings.
Okay, first person to knock out the crown, first person to drop a crown gets good luck for a day. Boom. Oh, boom. Second person to drop the crown. Oh, never mind. Okay, you know what? The 15th crown gets good luck for a week. Okay, and the 33rd crown gets good luck for the next 2 hours. Not a lot, but generous, you know?
Hey, Auntie Bugsby. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun, guys. I'm not even going to hold you. That was fun. Trump supporters, get in the box. Do not be afraid of the panel. Everyone up here is super nice. All right, we only have Live to Be Great here, a TikTok OG. All right, we only have Johnny Palmadessa. All right, Johnny Palmadessa, who's that guy? All right, and we only have the magnificent, oh wait, I can't play it up too much. We only have authoritarian Swamberly here. That's Daddy Swan if you're nasty. All right, she's gonna get me for that one. I know she is. She's so gonna get me for that one. But we have Swan here. She's fucking awesome. Okay, and yeah, so I wouldn't be afraid if I were you. I would just come up and tell us why you're supporting Trump. All right, because you have the opportunity, all right, to prove three of the best creators on TikTok wrong. All right, you can come up and talk about a policy and you get to prove them wrong. But you won't because you're scared. They're scared, guys. It's not going to happen. They're scared. They won't do it. They won't do it. I don't know what to tell you all.
Your goal is done.
The goal is done? What?
I need a new one.
We was kind. Okay.
We can do it together.
Swan says she doesn't bite, but I do. All right. I do. Okay, let's do mini stars.
Rawr.
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 Rawr. Okay. Guys, keep doing all of the good things. Show love to the panel while they're here on this awesome Friday night. Show love to the panel. All right. 3 of my favorite people are here. Dan was here, but he left, and now I'm sad.
That's so cute. Okay, guys, let's knock out this skip goal as fast as humanly possible, okay? Let's just knock it out ASAP. Come on, we could just knock out this goal. Don't even hesitate. Just drop absolutely everything. Just push on the goal. Come on. Come on, pushing on the goal. We're at 5 stars, 5 out of 33. 5 stars, 5 stars. We need 6 stars. Come on, chat, 6 stars, 6. That's 6, 7, 7. We need 6, 7, 6, 7, 7 stars, 8 stars, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 14, 14 stars, 16, 17, 18, 18 stars. We see 18, 20, 20 stars, 20 stars, 21, 21 stars, 21 stars, 22, 22. Do I see it? 22 stars? Come on, dropping the stars. 22 out of 33. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. 22, 22, 22, 22.
Crazy.
I'm out of breath.
Johnny, how do you do this?
How do I do what?
I don't know. You're just like so like you're so engaging. I don't know. I want to be like that when I grow up.
Oh my goodness gracious. You better stop. Okay, but I do gotta go to bed now.
All right. Go to sleep. All right.
I'm not going to bed. I'm gonna go.
I know. Don't tell anyone what you're gonna go do. I know what you're gonna go do. Go do it.
All right. Bye.
Bye, Johnny. Guys, make sure you're following Johnny, because if you're not, what are you doing with your life? All right. And just keep doing all of the good things. All right. All of the good things. All right, I can't believe it. Like, Swan, are you hanging out? Because if Swan is hanging out, then I got her on third shift, and that makes me happy.
I'm definitely hanging out. I feel bad from earlier. There was a
Oh,
debate and then I dozed off and I was like, damn it.
I went over on my backup to over there, and I saw who was on the panel, and I was like, it makes sense. I'm not even gonna hold you. I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
I
I was
get it.
annoyed. I was annoyed. But yeah,
So aggy as fuck. But guys, guess
very.
what? I'll let you talk about Biden. You can talk about Biden. Like, you can get your feelings off about Biden. All right? And I promise you, all right? Liv won't even say, what about Biden? Promise. Get in the box. Request up.
I have a new question.
What's
That's
the
why.
question? Ooh, can you
Can't
tell
tell
us?
you.
Oh, okay. I gotta
You,
wait.
you heard it. You heard it earlier.
When you were in the
Would
other
you?
place?
Yeah, and I asked KW
Uh-huh.
if he would let him, if it was in regard to national security, would he let him? You know?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
no.
you didn't hear that one?
That's worse than being a conservative.
Yeah.
Talking about loving
Like
your country. What did they answer?
he was like,
What?
he was like, nah, I would. He said, but then he came out and said, nah. And so I don't know how I feel about that pause. That's what I'm saying. Because
The
we said
pause is
no.
wicked, though.
Yeah. And then, you had Brenda that just was like, yeah, the whole world is going to end. And then just crashed out for like, I don't even know, like a half hour. It was a half hour of crash outs. I just want to,
You just wanted to know. That's all you just wanted to know.
yeah.
Dan
It's
said,
national security.
letting Trump crack for national security is heinous. Oh my gosh. Whoa. What the fudge? Why would you do that? That's crazy. I swear, yo, they will give it all up for Trump. What kind of spell does he have on them? Like, ain't no way. No way. No. No. Ew.
Like, think
Ew.
about this.
His hands are so
Aaron,
tiny.
they are. I was in the live with Aaron, if y'all know, amazing mind, and the economy, everything. Like I learned so much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Closed Not Alive yesterday, and she gave a song and applied it in my mind immediately to Donald Trump in his diaper.
Bruh.
you ready for the song?
Yes, please.
But I had to have immunity and can't be kicked.
What's about to happen? Okay,
It's a very quick one.
hold
It's a
on one
jingle.
moment. While Liv is giving whatever this song is related to Donald Trump in a diaper, everyone drop your favorite hashtags in the chat. All right, you know mine. Mine is definitely divorce. So drop your favorite hashtags in the chat. And the floor is yours.
Okay. Me. Now, again, this isn't an original. This is my cover. Big shout out to Aaron. Slipping and sliding, coming behind it. I gotta do. Say it again. I'll say it again. One more time. One more time, because the people didn't hear it in the back. And I gotta have immunity. Slipping and sliding, coming down my hind end. I gotta do.
Now live.
Liv, what the fudge? Fudge, Lord Jesus. Liv, why?
When I heard it, y'all, it's been on my mind all day.
That's wicked.
I have a video on my main account of him wearing his diaper.
Uh-huh.
And I'm singing that song to him because it's patriotic. So patriotic. I think more people should make videos of that song. One more time, if you were wondering about the lyrics. Slipping and sliding, coming out behind it. I gotta do.
Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. I'm going to do a few thank yous because you are a ridiculous person. Trump supporters request up. Get in the box. Don't be afraid of nothing. All right. It's over, what is it, 800 people here. There's no reason why we shouldn't have a box full of Trump supporters. All right. You all cannot be that afraid. Come out of hiding. Stop playing and hiding in the comments and get in the box. All right. Shout out to Lane. Thank you so much, Lane, for the $2. Never apologize, love, because everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. Lane said, I love your vibes, your energy, and love what you do. Keep fighting the good fight. Happy Black History Month. Thank you so very much, Lane. I appreciate you, love. Drop some hearts in the chat for Lane, y'all. All right. And also, shout out to, let me make sure I can say your name because it's a PayPal. All right. Shout out to Anthony for the 10 because Liv said so. Exactly. But you should listen to Black women. Just want to let you know that. Thank you so very much, Anthony. I appreciate you, love. Thank you. And also shout out to Vicky. Vicky, thank you so much for the $10 over on PayPal. Vicky said, for your hard work with the Afro-Caucasians. I hate it here. Thank you so much, Vicky. I appreciate you, love. Afro-Caucasian sent me. I was like, huh? What? What did you say now? Afro-Caucasian? And she said, Swan, didn't she say that she was white passing?
She did, yeah. She said
Okay.
white passing and then something about presenting. I don't know, but yeah,
Exactly.
she did.
She said she said that she was white presenting. When I initially asked her, she said she was white presenting. And then I said, well, you can't be Afro because Afro would denote black, like Afro-Latina. And so then she was like, well, I'm dark white. She kept saying I'm dark white. And I was like,
Yes.
that's not a thing. And then she said she was she presents as black, but she knows deep down in her heart that she is white. Okay, Candace. We hear you. We hear you. Do we see you? No, but we hear you. We hear you, girl. Drop some hearts in the chat for all of our donors, guys. Drop those hearts in the chat. Thank you all so very much for everything. It is definitely appreciated. If you'd like to support me, support the stream, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. All right, and Mason sent a $10 super chat, but the message was deleted. What's going on over there, guys? Somebody let me know what's happening there. Thank you, Mason. Mason's cool, as far as I know. Thank you, Mason. All right, and what else do we have here? Weird. What is happening over on YouTube? I need to check Discord. Okay, guys, keep doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. And Trump supporters, get in the box. Get in the box. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. So, guys, question. How long do you all think is going to be before Donald Trump starts coming after poor white people?
I feel like. Oh wait, are you asking? You want people to come up and answer that, or do you want us to answer it?
Not you two to answer it. Yeah, y'all answer it.
I think he already started. They're just not intelligent enough to realize it.
Exactly. Yeah, I've heard. I already been basically said that the Civil War is already happening between the state and basically the poor white people. Is already happening and is only going to continue to escalate. And I think that's very interesting, especially when like we can see the federal government unalive, as far as we know, a cisgender white man in broad daylight, and it gets justified. I think we reached a point where we're not going to be able to turn it back around. Like this is only going to continue to escalate. And I think we're going to start to see, if they win the midterms, it's going to be cemented to where we'll start seeing like the bills come into play, being introduced on the floor where they want to prevent mixing of the races. because their goal, of course, is to have more, like, to grow the white population. And that's why they are focusing on the black and the brown immigrant to get them out of the country, so that they can have more white babies, because you can't have, I said this the other day, but you can't have more white babies if the white women are, procreating with the Latino man. They can't have more white babies if the white woman is procreating with the black man. All right. So they want white babies, what they call pure blood babies. Hope that makes sense. So we'll have to see what happens. Swan.
I agree with that. I do.
Oh, okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. You know me, I don't like silence. It makes me nervous. I'm gonna talk to my therapist about
So
that one too.
this is interesting. I was in a live earlier and I think I downloaded the video, but there's a person who reported on Medgar Evans and how he was unalived. And they said that no one is allowed to call him, excuse me, no one's allowed to call him racist, the person that unalived Medgar Evans. Yeah, I can send you I'll send you the video. I'll
Byron
send you
De
the
La
video.
Beckwith? They say they can't call him a racist. He was a racist.
The person, yeah. And the person who like created the story, he showed like him standing next to the Confederate flag and talked about all the things that he did that were like despicable, horrible, and racist. But I'll send you the video. It's wild.
I Dominican, papi. I Dominican. Hello, how you?
What was that? You okay?
I Dominican.
Okay.
Yes, yes, I Dominican, papi.
Okay. I don't care.
Me no like Trump. Me
Okay,
just
I got you.
Dominican, papi.
I know, I got it.
Okay.
I am talking to. I'm not talking to the guest, guys. I'm talking to my son. He just FaceTimed me. I'm not talking to the guest. Okay, I got you, Bubba.
I'm
Okay.
Dominican, papi.
What are
Why
we
is your
supposed to
chat
do with
so
that?
good?
Why do we care? What do you want us to do with that information? And you said I don't
Just
support
know.
Trump. So what does the background
Yeah,
say?
you not respecting me. I telling you, I Dominican.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Why your accent keep going in and out?
Because I Dominican.
Goodbye. The fuck are we doing here? We're not doing that. That's anywho. Do we have any real human beings in the chat? You all like, I want Trump supporters or people who like say they hold conservative values and all that jazz. Stop being weird. Just simply stop being weird. Hey, if you're gonna troll, be funny. All right, Afro-Caucasian, she was weird, but she was a little bit funny. I ain't gonna hold you. I laughed a little bit. I chuckled. Not gonna hold you. So, like, you're gonna troll. Be a funny troll. Okay? Don't be that kind of troll. That wasn't even funny. He couldn't even hold his accent long enough. Go practice again in front of the bathroom mirror. I got you, Bubs. Yeah, so there's that. Well, if he was a child, if he was a kid, then he has time to get better at his trolling. I hope he's still listening. Take this advice. Do better at trolling, okay? Back in my day, that would never be acceptable. All right? Back in my day, you would get flamed. Just want to let you know that. Anywho, Swan, go live.
Sorry, I had the video playing in the background. I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Okay, bet.
It's on TikTok.
There we go. Boom. You know what video I want to watch, Swan?
Which video?
The one I sent to you.
Oh, I gotta look at it. Did you send it on TikTok?
It's the one I sent to you when you hit him with the knees.
Oh, yes. I had a mutual that showed us their jingle today, and I was gonna show them that one, but we ended up having an op, so I couldn't show it to them. But yes.
Okay. Is that what? I guess we have people in the box. Like, what are we doing? Okay. What's this here? Do. Drew? I don't know if Drew is gonna load or not. Oh, there you go. Okay. All right. Hi, Drew. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah,
Okay. And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
30.
30. Okay. All right. Okay. So Scorch will be with you in a moment. If you didn't mean to be here, you can like drop down. It's cool. Let me see. Drew, why are you still supporting Trump?
Uh, the economy's booming.
How
Oil's low,
so?
gas low. How so? Look at the stock market. Do you have any stocks?
Oil's low, gas is low. Okay. Do you want
Yeah,
the price of a barrel to be low?
I don't think it's a bad thing.
Like, oh, okay. So like the price of a barrel, how much are you looking at? Like when you say low, what's the amount?
I don't know, maybe $60 a barrel.
Maybe
Pretty good.
60 bucks a barrel. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Do you think it should
Why
be
is that bad?
lower?
No, I think it should be affordable.
You think it should be
And by
affordable?
doing that, yeah, you allow more drilling. You open up the regulations.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you not agree?
No, I don't agree. Nope. I don't agree. All right,
Why
because
is gas cheaper
we
now than
actually don't want the costs to be lower. Why is gas cheaper now? I don't know. You tell us. Why is gas cheaper now?
Oh, it's supply and demand, but there's also regulations that Trump put in place that increase the incentive for people to drill,
What regulation would
such
those
as
be?
tax benefits. Big Beautiful Bill added a stipulation where you can deduct an investment in oil and gas 100% off your income. So, for instance, if you make $1 million a year, you can pay $0 in federal taxes if you invest in a direct oil well.
If you make
So
if
it's,
you invest, so if you make $1 million a year, and you invest in an
well, what's
oil
wrong with
well, you
those
can get
people
some money
investing in
back.
oil?
Do you make
No,
$1
you don't
million
pay
a year?
taxes. Not quite, no.
Okay. So my question for you would be then why would you even be excited about this then if you don't make that type of money a year? You got
It
aspirations?
incentivizes people to invest in oil, which therefore increases output, which
Doesn't
therefore
really increase
reduces
output.
prices.
Okay.
Yeah, it's supply and demand. It increases supply. I
So
don't know if
what
you know how that works.
okay. All right. Hold on one moment. One moment. What you'd have to do, all right, is you would have to show the correlation between the two. All right. This incentive, I don't know what you called it. All right, this incentive, all right, along with all right, people actually taking advantage of it and it leading to the increase in oil production. Okay, to actually prove that this had any impact on oil. So you would have to do that. The next thing that I would ask you, all right, if you all right, if you want to show us the proof first, by all means you can. I'll let you do it. All right, and then we can go into the next question. It's up to you how you want to. I'll just ask you the next question.
Yeah, I mean, I can educate you on how the oil price works.
I
I
don't
don't know
need
if
you to
you want to go
educate
down
me
this
on
rabbit
shit.
hole.
I just need you to show me the proof. Show me the correlation.
Well, the oil price is based on futures. So, like people,
I
the
don't
oil.
need that from you. I don't need that from
Do
you.
you want me to explain to you
I
why
don't
in
need that from you. What I
Trump can
ask you
lower the
to
oil price?
do, what I'm so sorry, what I did ask you to do is I asked you to provide something that can show us the correlation. You telling us the correlation, all right, doesn't help at all. All right?
I
Because
already told you it made a.
I wouldn't be able to substantiate that. I just be taking your word for it, and I don't see why I would have to take your word for it. So what I'm asking you to do here is do you have anything all right that would show the correlation between this incentive that Trump has placed in the big beautiful bill, all right, with people being able to take advantage of it and it causing an increase in drilling or production. You actually said production, so I'll give you production. Go on. Do you have that available?
Yeah, I mean, look at the price of oil since it was enacted. So basically, I can tell you gotta let me
No.
talk here.
No.
You gotta let me talk. I can
So
explain it to you.
you don't have to
Hello?
explain this. Here's the thing. You keep doing this thing,
You won't let me.
all right, where you want to keep explaining it. And when I'm just asking you to like show it to us, because what
Well,
gives
you're
you
in
the
over your head with
authority
this
to
conversation with me. I
to
can talk
explain it
about it.
to us? No, because I
Yeah,
know for a
well,
fact that Donald Trump hasn't done anything to actually decrease the cost
well,
of
let
a
me talk
barrel of
about it. Why
oil.
won't you let me
All
even
right, we can
speak?
actually just look to OPEC, who last year, specifically in the summertime, all right, agreed to reduce their not reduce, but to increase their production. That's what OPEC did. Okay.
Yeah, why do
So
we need
there's
OPEC?
that.
Who cares about OPEC? Why don't we do
Why
our
do
own
we
oil?
need?
You
Why
want
do
to be
we?
dependent on OPEC?
No, but that's who.
Would you
That's the
rather be
person we're talking
dependent on
about.
OPEC or drill locally?
That's irrelevant in regards to the matter. And when you talk about drilling, we also can take a look at the fact that Joe Biden, and during his administration, actually, what he do? He gave out over 900 land permits to drill, and the oil companies only used about 500 of those because they did not want to increase the production of oil to the point where we had an over demand, not over demand, but an oversupply, which causes, of course, a less demand. They didn't want to lose profits. And that's still how it is here today. They don't want to lose profits. So there's that. I don't
Well, yeah, they
think
have to keep it
you
a certain
I
price.
just really exactly. And what's that certain price?
Well, OPEC in the U.S. is different.
No, it's not.
OPEC is
OPEC
that.
controls OPEC is the one that actually like they set the price for a price a barrel. All right. So,
Well, they don't set shit. Supply and demand sets it.
okay, if you say so. All right.
Yeah, they
So,
can. They
can
set their
you
output. They don't set the price. They can determine how much they drill, but the price of oil is dependent on
will
many
you please
things.
answer
Not
the question as to what do they want the price to fall to?
OPEC or the U.S. What are you talking about here?
Oil companies in general. Where do they want to keep the price of a barrel at?
Why
Liv,
does
you
that
got
matter?
next. It does matter because they want to remain profitable, don't they?
Well, it depends on what they're drilling. Certain companies are more efficient than others, so certain companies need it lower than others. There's no
Where
like
do they
unique
want
price.
to keep the price of oil
Did you like Google like a
at?
certain price and are you like quizzing me or
No,
something?
I'm not quizzing you.
What
I
producer?
want you
Tell
to
me what
know this
producer.
because you said that it's at about 60, but you also said that you think that it could go lower, is what you said. All right. And so what I'm trying
You're
to
gonna put
do
your
is I'm
guests to
trying to
sleep with this
understand
conversation.
what I'm trying to understand from you. No, you're the one that brought this up, not me. This is your argument, not me.
You won't let me talk. You still haven't let me talk about how
You
Trump
haven't
can lower the
provided your
oil
source.
price.
I told you you don't get to explain it
My
to us.
source
I
is the
said I
overall
wanted
price
to
of gas is
explain.
lower
I
than any
wanted you
year
to
with
give
Biden.
us a source. All right, give us something that actually shows the correlation
Okay, look
between
up the
what
data
it
for
is that
average
you're doing.
gas
You don't tell
price.
me to look it up. You look it up and you provide it.
Well,
I
it's
don't
lower.
understand why y'all keep doing that. Just tell us. Like,
I'm
what is your
laying on my couch
source?
right now. I'll let you look it up.
I don't
I'm
care.
I'm
No,
too
because
lazy.
I'm not going to look it up. That's the thing about it. I'm not
Well,
going
do
to do
you
your
agree?
work
Can
for
we can
you.
we agree that the listen? Can we agree that
And
the
you're
price of
not going to
oil or
answer
the
the
price
question,
of
are you?
gas? Oh, I'm asking you. Can we agree that the price of gas is lower during Trump's first year than all of Biden's 4 years? Can you agree with
No,
that?
that's not true.
The average price of gas?
No, that's not true.
It's not
You're
true.
comparing, I'm so sorry, because you just said the price in his first year is lower than the price in all of Biden's 4 years, is what you just said. And that's simply not
Yeah,
true.
the
You
average
can look
price.
EAI, you can look
Average.
at EIA.gov to know that that isn't true while you're laying there on your couch.
I can't. I'm just yapping on my phone. I'm not pulling shit up.
Then why are you here?
Well, I'm telling you, I'm trying to educate you. Oh,
You're not educating on anything, though. You're no authority on this matter.
I know a lot about oil prices. You haven't let me talk yet.
Sure you do, buddy.
So what? You
So we're
want to
just
sit here
supposed
and
to
yap about
trust you?
oil? What price does OPEC need to
So
be profitable? Do you know?
live, and we're supposed to just trust him like a trust me bro. I thought they got rid of trust me bro in 2025.
I told you it's Black History Month. We don't have to do this.
Exactly.
Can I
Like, what are we doing? Go ahead,
can
Liv.
I ask a question that level set this conversation?
Sure.
Hey, Drew, what happens when the market reaches equilibrium to the cost of goods? Are you
What do you
typing that in your computer right now?
Well, now I just sat down. Yeah, I'm on my laptop. What do you say?
What happens to the cost of goods when the market reaches equilibrium?
What's equilibrium? Like demand, supply, or
Time the fuck out. You were
Thank
supposed
you.
to be explaining stuff to me, and you don't even know what equilibrium is? Bruh, I hate it here. I hate the hubris of a white man. I swear to God, I do. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. For all the people watching, I said it out loud. I can't stand the hubris of a white man. It's absolutely annoying. How dare you, sir? How
what do you think
dare
you're some
you?
sort of educated queen or
Liv,
something? Nobody gives a fuck. You
Liv,
want to go down the education rabbit hole, you're gonna get schooled.
did
See?
that just happen for real?
What's your education? And do you major in communication or
Like,
like fucking gender studies?
hey, my question for you is what would be your education? Because you just
Physics.
wanted to come
You
up
want to
here and
talk
give
about
us a
science?
class in macroeconomics, all right, and you wanted to go over oil prices and all of these things like that in the market and whatnot, but you can't even tell us what market equilibrium is.
You want to have a quiz session? Is
There's
this
no
what this
need
is?
for a quiz session. You said you were going to
Why are you
educate us,
quizzing
so
me?
therefore I believe that you would be able
Yeah, I
to
can talk
actually
about
tell
all.
us something of that nature, but here you are not being able to do it.
Oh, you don't want to. We can go down and have an IQ test if you want. If this is about how smart
Why
you
do we
are,
need to
we can
have
do
an
that.
IQ test? Because oh
Well,
my
it seems
God.
like that's what you want.
IQ, what does IQ stand for?
It's just overall intelligence.
What does
So
IQ stand for?
again, are you quizzing
You're
me here? Do you want to go
stupid.
down this rabbit hole?
You're stupid. You're stupid.
Wait,
What's your
Eric,
degree in?
does
Go.
that mean
Tell
he
me. I
doesn't?
want to know.
Hold
Do you
on,
have a
Drew.
degree?
Drew, hold on. Does that mean he doesn't know what IQ stands for?
Yes, that's exactly what
This
that
is
means.
this is great. I'm going back on mute.
Fantastic, right? Absolutely gold. Like, come on, Drew. Keep showing us that
What's
you're
the force of
so smart,
gravity?
Drew.
What's the force of gravity? You
Keep
guys know?
showing us that
Just
you're so smart, Drew.
Oh, you guys
Drew,
don't
I
know.
hope
See,
you
we can go on
know.
whatever you want. We can
Drew,
talk
I
about
really
any
hope
topic.
that you know, right, that all of the things that you've been asked, like, what are they, have been things that you have brought up yourself. All right. You're the one that said that you were going to school us, all right, in economics. You said that. I didn't say that. You did, sir. You're the one
Yeah.
that said, let's have an
You want to go
IQ
back to early?
test. And when I ask
Cool.
you,
You
what
want to
does
go back?
IQ even stand for? You don't know the
Well, I don't know what
answer.
it stands for. Do you want to take a test though and see who's
You
better?
don't know what it stands for.
Do you want to do
Because
it
if you
live?
did know what it stood for, sir, you would have just
Do you want
answered
to do an
that.
IQ test
I think
live?
you should. I think you should just go have some animal crackers and some milk, and maybe take a late night nap, and try again tomorrow, friend. Try again tomorrow. Okay. All
Can
right.
I
Go ahead, Liv. You got it. You don't have to ask.
just one more question. Hey Drew, in order for life to exist, the strong force and the electromagnetic force have to be tuned to what percentage in order to sustain life?
Talking about.
Well,
Are you
you just
Googling
asked
shit?
the propulsion of gravity, right? And I'm sure you know what if you know the force of gravity, right? You would have to know the electromagnetic force or the strong force would have to be tuned
What did
to
you say?
a
Say that
specific.
word again.
The electromagnetic force to the
There you go.
strong force would have to be tuned to what percentage in order for life to exist?
That's like a biological question. I don't know.
No,
Physics.
it's not.
What are
Oh,
you
I'm 2
talking
seconds
about?
away from seeing everyone point and laugh at this guy. Matter of fact,
Jesus
2
Christ.
seconds have passed.
Michael, what kind
Everyone,
of
point
question
and
is that?
laugh.
That's not even like
Point
that's not
and
even a
laugh.
question of something to learn.
Point and laugh at him. Please, everyone, point and laugh at Drew.
You guys are hilarious.
One, please.
This is
Yes, we are
a
hilarious.
complete
We are not
liberal
just
echo
hilarious,
chamber.
but we're also smarter than you are. Mr. Let's have an
Way
IQ
smart.
test. Can't even tell us what IQ stands for. That's
No, I don't know
crazy.
what it stands for. What is
All
it?
right.
Intellectual
Gonna
quality?
You know what?
I want to say,
Yeah,
I want to
fucking
say this,
real.
dude. Like, oh my god, I can't even do. I got a cramp. I gotta go on mute. Oh my god.
Okay, guys, this is an hour and 50 minutes. I'm writing this down because we are gonna clip this shit right here. All right. Okay, just want to let you all know that. Go ahead, Drew. What does it stand for again? Drew,
What was that?
what does IQ stand for again?
I don't know. I've never looked it up.
But you taken the test
But you
before?
want to take an IQ test? Last time I took it.
Yeah,
I
do you
just
guys
want you
want
to
to
know,
take
Go
one live?
ahead, Liv. Go ahead, Liv.
Y'all want to share your screens and I'll do one for your audience?
Drew, last time I took one of those, I got almost a 160. You're not even in the same league as that. Look, I don't want to have that kind of conversation with you. What I want to know, what's the fourth letter in pi?
You're hilarious, dude. Fourth letter, 3.1426, I think. Are you talking the fourth digit?
I said, what's the fourth letter in
The
pi?
fourth letter?
There
kind of
isn't
question?
one. There isn't one.
Yeah.
Pi.
What's your
Okay.
point, dude?
Anyways.
He is so stupid. So sorry, Liv. I'm so sorry.
This is why my topic is what it is. That first one, they
Mhm.
need it to survive.
They need it. They absolutely need it. I swear, if they did not have it, Swan, they would not be able to stand up against anyone. Anyone.
This is so bad. Like,
So bad.
the
Am I
fourth
the only
letter
guest
in
you guys
pi?
have here? Why nobody comes up here? This is
Erica,
pathetic.
Erica,
Spell pie.
how many?
Spell pie. Come on, Drew. Spell pie. You 30. You can do it. Spell pie.
What do you say?
You're 30. You can spell pie. Spell it. Spell pie.
No, I'm not sitting up here because I'll just leave. You guys want to talk about politics?
Hey, Scorch, don't do that to us. I don't know who that was that said you don't want to
Hey,
talk
say
about
the word
politics or
ask.
whatever. But it's
Say the
so
word
friggin' funny to me that you literally came over here to this space and tried to pretend that you're the smartest person in the room, only to prove yourself to be extremely ultra crepidarian. Wait, why would you do that?
Darker lived
You
at
should
160 on his IQ test.
literally, you should
Albert
stick to
Einstein.
making shoes. Stick to making shoes, bro.
You guys,
I promise.
you guys sit on TikTok all day. Do you really think you're
Mhm.
benefiting your cause by doing this? I'm just curious.
You got it, partner. Spell
Or is
pie.
it disgraceful?
Spell pie. Spell pie. Go ahead.
I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna sit here.
Oh, you're just gonna sit there? Okay, go on mute then. There you go. Okay. Hi, Scorch. Are you a Trump supporter?
Say the word ask.
You're supposed to stay on mute, sir. Remember, you're not smart enough to engage in the conversation on this panel. Please
And
behave yourself. Don't show
Erica,
yourself to be ill-behaved also.
and Erica,
Mm-hmm.
it's axe. In the old English, in the original way they're
I know.
supposed to speak their language, it's axe. He doesn't even know his own language.
He doesn't.
What is happening here?
That is true.
That's very true. You can Google that while you lay down on your couch. I'm pretty sure it hasn't ended
It's
from
ask.
how long you've been there.
Ask, guys. Practice that. Ask.
Hey, Swan, you know what I love? You know what I love? I love that when they show themselves to be stupid, that the first thing they like to do, all right, is lean into the racism.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's
that's
like,
not racist. I
ooh,
heard you say
how-
axe.
How can I be racist today? All right, let me see how least creative I can be. All right, I'm gonna have to get a hubris of the white man sticker. I should get one of those. The hubris of a white man, for you to have the audacity, the unmitigated gall to think that you was gonna come up in here and be smarter than us. All right, I would have respected you if
You want to
you
go back to
actually
talking about
were.
oil? You
If you
seem to change
were.
the topic real
There
quick
was
when we
no,
got deep into
no
oil.
one changed the topic. No one changed the topic. I asked you about the price of a barrel
What's the
because
break
there's a
even? And then your
point
buddy
to it.
came in and asked
There's
me about
actually
our
a
supply
point
and
to
demand
it, but yet
equilibrium.
here we are now making fun of you. All right, once again, everyone point and laugh at Drew. Please, I beg. 860 people in here. We should have a lot of pointings and laughings. Like, bruh. All
Make
right,
me look up to
you
show you
did
that the
this.
price of
No,
oil
no,
is less.
don't. Hey, don't try to do it now. It's too late for you to have a conversation. Scorch, are you a Trump supporter, love? I sent you a request to unmute.
Hello.
Hi, are you a Trump supporter?
I mean, I support some of the stuff he does, yeah.
Okay, all right. And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
25.
Okay, all right. So why are you still supporting Trump?
I like a president who takes action, and unlike the Democrats, I mean, Trump does that.
How so? Do you have any examples? Like 2 examples.
Not necessarily a fan of how it's been done, but as far as the deportations, he's been doing really good on that.
Okay, how so?
Well, just by the numbers compared to the Democrat presidents. I don't know necessarily. I'm not necessarily a political debater like you, but I don't have a lot of facts to come with. But from what I've seen, he's been doing better than others.
What have you seen?
Well, just that he's been doing more deportations than Biden.
He has been?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Do you have anything to tell me otherwise?
We could always fact check it.
Yeah.
Ask him a question when there's a free
Sure.
moment. No rush.
Go ahead, Swan. You got it.
Okay. So with the Drew situation, I actually think he was starting to lean into it before he even came up here, but I'll explain that later. But Scorch,
Yeah.
do you forget being like a person who debates politics, right? Because I don't usually debate politics, but I still know what's going on. Do you think that you've educated yourself enough about Trump to truly have made a decision on like why you support him and what he's doing to people?
No, I mean, I don't really support him like that. I just support some of the stuff he does. I don't support anyone. I think either whether they're Republican or Democrat, they all gotta go.
No, but I'm saying like, well, if you came up here to like talk about him, I don't think that you have to be somebody who like debates politics in order to know what it is that he's about and like what he, what his actions are and things like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, we can keep on talking about it so you can figure that out. I mean, or you'll just make fun of me like the other guy.
I mean, the other guy kind of walked himself into it. I'm not gonna lie.
He was a dumbass probably. But anyways, so, I mean, yeah. I gave you guys one example. You want another one?
I do have a question about
Sure.
that.
If you want to. I say give us 2. Go ahead, Liv. You got it.
So you think people should be deported if they're illegal?
Yeah, if they're illegal, yeah.
Okay. And so, like, for example, you would also support Venezuelan migrants that were given protected
Temporary
TPS status. Yeah, temporary protected status. And that they had that revoked by the president.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're undocumented. You would agree that they should be deported?
I mean, if they came here and did the right thing and Trump, that's an interesting one. But I would say if they first came here illegally and then Trump, for whatever, was being an idiot and took that away just because he's racist, then no, I don't think he shouldn't have done. I don't think he should have done that.
No, I'm not asking if he should have done it, but I'm saying that those people would be illegal. So under the current laws, right, that they would be deported.
I mean, I guess so, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Donald Trump has also floated the idea of stripping citizens of their citizenship, which would make them undocumented and illegal.
Yeah, I mean, he could say he wants to do
so
that, but
my
he's not
question is,
going to.
if you want, like, if you support mass deportation under this president, you would also have to support the deportation of U.S. citizens.
Why?
Well, because he said that he wants to do both.
Yeah, I mean, you can say whatever you want, but he's not going to do that.
But you
He
said
says a
you
lot
want a
of things. He
president
doesn't.
that goes about his work. Isn't that what you said in the beginning?
That
What
is
did I
what he
say?
said.
You said that you want a president that acts, somebody that takes action.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, I would argue
did I
that's acting and
specify on
taking
everything?
action. He said he was going to enact the 1798 Alien Enemies Act. He said he was going to pass that big, beautiful bill. He gave ICE $170 billion, deployed them
But
to
that
the interior of
doesn't
America.
mean
Look,
I agree with everything
he's a
he
man of
says
action.
that he does.
He's a
Yeah,
man of action. And so if he
but that
says,
doesn't
But
mean
you
I didn't say
touted
that
the
I agree with everything.
numbers. The thing is, you touted the numbers that the Trump administration is reporting in the first year of his second term. So
Yeah.
that's what you did, and you said that he did more than Joe Biden did. And we never clarified when. So, like, when you say did more than Joe Biden did, what do you mean? In what time
Well,
frame?
like for instance, like Trump's his first year versus I think any other year that Biden was president.
Okay. So did Joe
And
Biden
even then,
go
like,
after? So my question for you would then be: did Joe Biden go after people who were going to their green card hearings, like their green card interviews or their naturalization hearings? Was Joe Biden arresting people at their asylum hearings? Was he doing that? Was Joe Biden going after people
I
who
mean,
had been in the country with no criminal records for more than 20 years and
well,
have
the
only
criminals when they get here.
no, that's not true.
Well, I mean, like,
You
if
know
I
what
can
makes someone a
respond.
criminal in regards to immigration? Is if
What?
you're actually deported and then you come back. That's what
Well,
makes
look,
it
let
a
me respond.
felony. And then if you're convicted of it, that would then make you the criminal. You're not the
I mean, like,
criminal.
we can talk about like going on asylum, like the whole asylum process is legal, but like most of those claims are false.
Where do you have proof that the claims are
Well,
false?
fraudulent. A lot of like, what's the number? More than like 90% of those asylum claims are fraudulent.
No, it's not that they're fraudulent. All right, about 95% of asylum claims are actually denied. Does not mean that they're fraudulent.
I haven't seen that, but I'll have to take your word for it.
You wouldn't be able to prove that they are fraud. That's the thing. So where did you get that from? Oh, what happened? No teacupping. I like whole music. Everyone, let's take a whole music break. And then we can tell him why the majority of those are denied. Okay. All right. The floor is yours, Scorch. Is he still there? What's happening? Oh, kidoki artichoke. Hey guys, what's happening here? Why does Swan only have 251 coins? You know what? I think it's time for me to do a Hector impersonation. All right, that's what I think I need to do. Because, But first, let me read some things. Mason, you're funny. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Let me look over these here. Start from the top. All right, shout out to Melvin. Melvin, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Melvin said, props to you and your homegirl. It's proof that once again, Black women are going to save democracy. Mag 26 and 8. MAG, I don't know what that means. Tell me what that means. MAG, Swan. I know you know.
Oh, MAG?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
Hey, Melvin, tell me what that means, please. Thank you. I want to know. All right, but thank you, Melvin, so much for the love. I appreciate you. Thank you. Drop some hearts in the chat for Melvin, y'all. Thank you so very much. Also, let's see here. Shout out to Mason for the $5 super chat. Okay, Mason. I hope it's working. I see it. It's not deleted. So thank you very much. All right. And also, thank you so very, very much for Mason for another $5 super chat. Mason said, Erica is a fucking computer. I'm not. But thank you so much. I appreciate you, Mason. You're fucking awesome. Thank you so very much, guys. Let me check over here and make sure there's nothing that I'm missing. All right. Fantastic. All right, guys. Thank you so very much for the love. Everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. Now it's time for me to go into my Hector voice. Hey, y'all. All right. Hey, it's Black History Month. Black people's labor ain't free. All right. Why is Swan only at 600 coins? Get them up right now. Get them up. All right. Check out the links in her bio too. Do that. All right. Live. Why Live only at 600? Fix it right now. Do it. And check out those links in the bio. Do all the good things, all right? There's over 800 people here watching. Not Drew leaving. Drew, why you leave, Drew? Come back. No, Drew left. No, he didn't know anything. That sucks. Anywho, back to it, all right? These likes, get these likes up right now. 400,000 within the next 20 minutes. I know you can do it. The way y'all be tapping for them white boys, tap the screen. Tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen, all right? Do as I say. That's how Hector talks. Okay. All right. If you don't know who Hector is, what are we doing? What are we doing with ourselves if you don't know who Hector
You
is?
also didn't say MFer. I'm going to point that
I
out.
didn't want to cuss.
Oh, but I have to cuss.
Yes, you have to. It sounds better coming from you. Shout out to Auntie Bugsby for the $5 super chat. Auntie Bugsby said, "Here, Erica, damn, you schooled him so hard that even Scorch recognized Drew's mediocrity." Yes, he's very substandard. All right. Thank you so much, Auntie. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, guys. I got to talk to Bubba. Swan or Liv, talk to Scorch for me, please. I appreciate y'all.
I have a really good question for you, Scorch. Can you tell me what countries do like asylum seekers, what country do they come from for like the most part, I would say? Do you know? Scorch?
Swan, that's what I wanted to have a conversation with him about. No, you got it. It's good.
Scorch, are you there? Hit your mute button. Scorch. Don't be like Drew. Come on, give us some hope here. There you are.
Hello?
Yes, do you know what country do the most asylum seekers come from?
I don't know, but somewhere in South America. Probably Mexico, Guatemala, somewhere.
Wait, not the most migrants, or like not the most undocumented immigrants. I'm saying the most asylum seekers specifically.
Yeah, I mean, I can't name you a specific country, but it's gonna be down from South America, obviously.
It's not. But wait, how can you then say that when they're coming here, their claims are fraudulent if you don't know what country they're
proven to be fraudulent.
Wait, sorry, hold on. Erica explained that out before, right? But just going back to like what your original claim was, right? We're not gonna like ignore the information that she gave you about that. Hold on, let me finish.
Can we go
George,
to?
I don't know how you're gonna respond if you're not even listening to what I'm saying.
All right.
Okay, I'm asking you, what countries do the most, like the asylum seekers, what country do they come from for the most part? Can you name a couple, just one?
I'll say Mexico.
Okay, that's incorrect. But why do you? So wait a minute. Why do you then think that most of them are fraudulent if you don't know what country they're coming from?
Well, I don't need to know the country that they're coming from, but look, you wanted an answer out of me, and I told you I didn't know.
Okay,
so,
no.
That's the best you're gonna get. But
Hold on.
way, I mean, yes.
Can you stop cutting me off? I don't like being cut off.
Well,
I don't
I'm trying to respond to you, and you keep on telling me you're cutting me off when I'm talking.
You gave me your answer, so I'm going to finish what I'm saying.
But I wasn't even done finished what I was saying.
It was a yes or no. It was a yes or no question. You said you don't know.
To you, but not to me. Come on.
You said that stop. You said that you don't know, so I'm gonna finish making my point.
Okay, yeah, but I said I don't know. That doesn't mean I wasn't done talking.
But if you say you don't know, then you are actually finished talking because you don't know. So there's nothing else to talk about in that instance. Allow her to continue on with her line of questioning.
What I wanted to talk about was... So then by the end, you might actually know. Yeah. See, this is why the two parties don't get nowhere. This is nothing of substance.
And here we go. Sure.
Scorch, go ahead. Why don't you finish what you had to say, and then I will come in and make my point.
Thank you.
It's going to be that much better.
So when I said around 90%
too
of
gonna need a
asylum claims are like fraudulent, you said that they weren't, and that's according to who?
Explained it to you.
What?
Is he asking us to prove a negative?
Yeah, but you actually already gave him the answer.
I did, but yeah. There's that.
Okay, can you just please remind me that what I said was wrong and it's according to like
Erica, is he arguing something he don't know nothing about?
Yes.
Okay.
That's how it normally works.
Well, I'm
right
asking
here.
you to prove me wrong, and you haven't done that.
You're asking me to prove a negative is what you're actually doing. All right, because you said that they're denied due to fraud. So what that means is that you would have to show us your source, all right, where you learned this information from. So that proves it, substantiates it, validates your claim. That's what you would have to do. All right, I know why the asylum claims are denied.
All right, then what's so hard about just telling me?
No, it's because you made a claim and you're trying to argue something that you don't know. And again, I don't know if you heard it earlier. All right.
I think the point is you just
hubris
don't
of
wanna
a
tell
white
me,
man.
because you don't know either.
Actually, I do know. And it's literally
Then tell
because
me.
the definition of asylum is much narrower than seeking regular immigration or coming in on a visa. So that's why approximately under the, what was it?
There's no data.
Prior to, there's no data to that? Are you sure?
Is what?
Are you positive? Because I feel like what you're about to try to do is you're going to try to ask us to substantiate a claim when you haven't substantiated anything. And I just think that's funny.
Yeah, because he seems kind of like sensitive. But which there's nothing wrong with that, Scorch. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, you, Swan, you take a soft glove approach to this one, okay? He's fragile.
Yes. Okay, Scorch. I am reaching out, holding your hand with napkins and hand sanitizer in between, and I'm letting you know that you cannot make that determination if you don't even know what asylum seeking is and why someone would claim that and what country they're coming from. I think I did pretty good.
That was fantastic. That was wonderful. All right. If he doesn't try to engage in like genuine conversation, then I think I might just press my crash out button. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Scorch, the floor is yours, love. Hey, should we start making them do a test when they come up to see if they can do that with their lips?
Yes.
Liv, can you do it? Swan, can you do it?
Think so. Did I do it?
You did it. You did it. You did it.
Yours
Good
is
job.
pretty like, yours has some bass in it, Liv.
It's like music. Oh my gosh. Come on, Scorch, say something. What are we doing? Why are you so quiet? Is he going silent so he doesn't? This is so weird. So strange. All right, Scorch. You just hang out there, buddy. Do what it is you got to do. All right. Guess we'll talk to you later. Okay. Hi, Janae. Are you a Trump supporter?
Oh.
Hello?
No, I'm not. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay, love. It's okay. I'll let you down. You have a great night.
Thank you,
Of
too.
course. Bye. All right. Scorch, if you're not muted. You're not showing muted to me. Okay, so Scorch, what I'll do is I'll let you down. All right, and then you can come right back. All right. We're going to see if Scorch comes back, guys. No, sometimes TikTok does act up, so I won't hold him. He's back.
Hello.
Okay, welcome back, Scorch.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Okay, Scorch. So, the floor is yours. All right. Are you going to respond to our questions?
Can you repeat that? Sorry, it keeps on breaking up.
Oh, okay. I said, are you going to respond to our questions?
Oh,
Like,
what was your question?
you requested that we substantiate a negative so that we prove a negative because we said that the asylum claims weren't denied due to fraud, all right? Whereas you claim that they are. So I was wondering, where did you read that at? Like, what do you have to validate your assertion?
I think if I remember correctly, it was from the DHS website.
So that's it. Like, what do we search for at the DHS website?
I mean, what do you want me to tell you? The HTTPS and then like everything. I mean, I can't provide that to you.
No, what is
I
it that
told
we're
you I
looking
wasn't a
for?
debater.
And folks, hey, chat, 789 people listening on the TikToks. I know we have quite a few over on the tube also. All right, I want you all to know something, right? Okay, I don't do this to change their minds. I don't. I want you all to know that. I do not do this to change their minds. Okay? We are over a year out from the actual election, and we're also now within the second year of Donald Trump's presidency. Okay? I fully believe that if you're still supporting Donald Trump at this very moment, all right, you're making a conscious decision to do so. Okay? All right. So it is not my position to try to change you. I don't want to change you. I really don't. I don't want to change you. Okay. What I do want to do is I do want to display typically the incoherent arguments that Trump supporters do make. I also do get a kick out of displaying the ignorance and the stupidity of it all. Like, sometimes they're just not that bright. That's all there is to it. Okay. I enjoy displaying it for you all to see so that you can recognize it outside of this app. All right. You can recognize it when you see it in your parents or in your siblings or your family members, your friends, so on and so forth. Also, all right, I'm not even going to hold you, for women, for the heterosexual women, so you can recognize it in the men that you come across. Okay. Because there's a flawed logic here. It never tracks. It's typically what's good for the goose is never good for the gander over here with Trump supporters. So, with that being said, I'm not here to change your mind. All right. If you make a claim, a positive claim, I want you to prove that positive claim. Hey, Witch King, thank you so very much for that. Dude, that is friggin' awesome. Thank you for the league freedom. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. I really do. I hope you're doing well, love. So, with that being said, all right, I'm not trying to change your mind or anything of that nature. Additionally, I didn't make the positive claim. Scorch, you did. So if you tell us it's at dhs.gov, then you should be able to tell us what it is that you look for.
Yeah, I mean, I already tell you I can't do that. So I mean,
You can't do it?
you
Okay,
just
so do
wanna
you want to move
you
on?
just want to move past it? Yes.
Yeah,
Why don't we
okay,
just
all
move
right
past
then,
it?
because then okay, we can move on because you don't know what it is that you're talking about. All right. Anywho, Swan, did you have any other questions for him?
No, I just don't think he really knows what's going on.
He does not. He does not. Because we would have to ask ourselves, right? We would have to ask ourselves the question of why so many asylum claims are actually denied. All right. And then we can look and we can show that the data shows that it's typically because people will miss their 1 year hearing. So there's that. Also, people won't pass their credible claim interview, because what ends up happening is that to get asylum, all right, what you have to do is a reasonable fear interview. All right, and I'm speaking under the Biden administration. You have to do, I will have to look into see exactly how it's being done under the Trump administration, since Donald Trump has not only attacked legal, illegal immigration, but also legal immigration. All right. But anywho, you would have to do a reasonable fear interview. Then you would get your notice to appear, and then you would have to show up, all right, to do your credible fear interview. A lot of people didn't pass their credible fear. I don't know what I just said. Their credible fear interview. So that happened. So they were returned back to their home country. So we have that. All right. Again, we also had people who didn't go to their 1 year hearing. All right. So they missed the deadline. So it's a lot. It's simply a lot. And I just think that you could really like just read up more on it to better talk about it. And then you also have to realize how Donald Trump is going about it. The percentage of those detained by ICE over the last year who do not have a criminal record increased by over 2,000%. And that's according to ICE themselves. And you can look at the detainment records for those. All right. Thank you, Witch King. Thank you so much for knocking out those love bombs. You're awesome. Thank you so very much. Hi, Loki Cat. Are you a Trump supporter?
I am not. I'm enjoying this right now so bad. You guys are incredibly intelligent, very well spoken. The one thing that I really want to ask is, how do you deal with all these coons? For real. I mean, all these ignorant people of
Wait,
color
hold
coming in
on.
here
Hold on.
and really just
Listen, white man with the racism. Chill the fuck out. With the
Oh,
well
Lord.
spoken. And then you said the C word. You're calling black people the C word. Are you serious? Hey, you
Oh,
gotta
that's
chill.
crazy.
Like, that was ridiculous. What are
Is
you
Scorch?
doing?
I thought Scorch was white. Scorch, are you white?
I mean, partially, I guess.
Partially. What is? Oh, okay.
Oh, everyone's cake batter today. Okay. I'm just asking you, Scorch. All right. If someone looks
Yeah.
at you, would they say that you? What would they say your race is? Like, how would they see you, love?
I mean, I don't want to give away my personal information.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with that?
I was only asking because Loki Cat is like out of line, you know?
Super
Yeah.
out of line.
I mean, I'm not
Afro-Caucasian.
racist like him.
Wait, are you Afro-Caucasian?
No.
Ooh, are you dark white?
I told you I wasn't gonna say.
Swan. I think
What do
you
you
might.
guys think
I think you
about
might be dark
January
white.
6th?
I agree.
This is boring. Y'all boring. Boring. Loki, you said that you don't like Donald Trump, so therefore you have no reason to be on the panel. And I really don't feel like engaging with you in your performative bullshit tonight, okay? So with that being said, there you go. Have fun. Have the night. That's the end of the sentence. Have the night. Anywho. Scorch, what else you want to talk about?
I want to talk about how we need something new in this country. How I don't think any of these two parties are doing anything good for us.
Okay. You don't think that either party is doing anything good for us?
I mean, there's like little breadcrumbs here and there, but I mean, I'm tired of it all. I'm tired of like rent. I'm tired of grocery prices. I'm tired of giving my money away to countries I don't care about. And that, you know, I wish the Democrats did more because I would say I align myself more with them. Like
How
with
old are you
January
again?
6th.
Hold on one moment. How old are you again?
I am 25.
Okay, so that means that you were able to vote in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I'm saying this out loud to myself. You were able to vote in 2024 and in
Yeah.
2020, right?
Yeah.
Who did you vote for in 2020?
No one.
Who did you vote for in 2024?
Same.
No one? Okay, so you're a non-voter. Okay.
Yeah, I
all
mean,
right.
because like I don't think it matters.
You
You could
don't.
say like you're choosing the what is it called, the lesser of two evils, but I mean I don't really care about that.
Okay, so if you step outside of your own, I'm just gonna call it what it is, your own selfishness, just for a moment. Like if you were to step outside of your bubble, all right, and try to look at things logically, all right, do you think under a Kamala Harris presidency that Keith Porter Jr. would be dead at the hands of an off-duty ICE agent?
Uh,
Be honest. It's okay to be honest. I'm trying to have a genuine conversation. There's no gotchas. I'm really having a genuine conversation with you
I
here.
mean, I'm pretty sure that's a gotcha, but I
It's
mean,
not
yeah,
a
I'll say
gotcha.
probably not, but there would be other stuff happening. Just like when Biden was
Hold on.
president, there would be a lot of more dumb shit happening, like
Let me
January
ask you.
6th.
Let me ask you another question. All
Yeah.
right. Do you think under a Kamala Harris policy that Liam Ramos, the 5-year-old child who ICE used as bait to get his mother, his pregnant mother, to come outside to get him so that they could detain her? All right.
Probably not,
Do
but
you
I
think
could say the
that
same
okay?
thing that do you think under Donald Trump there would be illegals raping US citizens? I mean, I could say the exact same thing. I think either way my money would be wasted and going
Do
to
you think that
volunteer.
didn't happen under Donald Trump's first term? You think that didn't happen during Obama's presidency? Do you think that didn't happen during Bush Jr.'s? Do you think that
I'm sure it
didn't
happened more,
happen?
but there's a lot more fear in them. I bet that.
A lot more fear, or did it actually happen more? Because those are two very different things.
I don't think it's happening more under Donald Trump. I definitely don't think that.
No. I'm asking you under Biden. Do you think that it's happening more that it happened more under Biden? Because
I mean,
you be factually incorrect.
yeah. I know that's what you're gonna say.
I know, but you will be.
What?
I said, I know. You say you know that's what I would say. Yeah, you know that's what I would say because you would be factually incorrect. It's just not true. All right? Undocumented immigrants commit crime at an extreme lesser amount. Like when it comes to violent crime, it's only about 0.5% of the violent crime that happens in the United States of America.
Yeah.
All right? The majority of violent crime, by an overwhelming amount, is committed by U.S. born citizens. And
Well, I
I won't
mean,
break down the demographics, but yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say that's obviously because of like, well, not solely, but I'm pretty sure population size has a lot to do with that too. But I mean, I don't want to get into that point either way.
No, it
I
would be
can I
per
ask you
capita.
something?
Sure,
Can I ask you?
it would be per
Do
capita, but
you
okay.
do you really think Democrats or Republicans have our best interest? Like
I would
honestly.
say, to be completely honest, I would say, and when you say our best interest, my best interest might be different from yours.
Yeah,
So there's
I
that.
mean, in general, like having like cheap rent, cheap groceries, cheap gas, stuff like that.
I mean, if I want to have those things, then I'm not going to vote for the Republican Party. So I
You
would go
think
with
the
the Democratic
Democrats are
Party.
going to give that to you?
hmm Do you know
Uh,
why? Do you know why though? Like why you have expensive rent? Do you know why your rent
uh,
is high?
probably like the greed of landlords.
That has something to do with it. We live in
I
a
mean, did you think I was
capitalistic
going to scapegoat
society.
immigrants or what? Were you going to like try to
No.
get at me
Why
for
do you
that?
want to keep assuming what it is that I'm going to say? Why do you want to keep doing that? Are you
I mean,
looking to
cause
have a genuine conversation, or what do you want to do?
no, I am.
All right, so like what I'm going to ask you to do is just take a deep breath in and out, all right, and try to reset. Do I need to play the whole music? It helps me calm down. Do you want me to play it?
My battery might die before that, but okay.
Okay, like chill.
All right,
No,
all right, all
seriously,
right.
just chill.
Okay.
Okay, no. So the reason why we have higher rent, all right, is because Donald Trump in 2019 exacerbated an issue that we already had here in the United States of America. Basically, he exacerbated the issue of available homes. We already had a home shortage. Donald Trump signed a proclamation that got rid of the 30-day provision in the Dodd-Frank Act that prevented private equity companies along with investors from purchasing a home within a private home, I should say, from a private seller within a 30-day window. So what that means, Scorch, is that they would have to wait 30 days before they would have to go.
Hello?
That was a really wicked echo you had there. Really wicked echo. All right, I'm gonna ask that you stay on mute. All right, while I tell you this. Okay, thank you. Okay. So is that what we're doing? Are you, I don't care. You can screen record this. It's also being dual stream over on the tube. I mean, if you haven't subscribed to my channel over on the tube, by all means, you should do so. On the road to 5,000 subscribers over there. So let's get that up. Thank you all so very much. And I feel like I get closer and closer every single day. So that makes me happy. Yep, that makes me happy. So anywho, what this provision, removing this provision then thus meant is that these investors, these private equity companies were going to private sellers, all right, and offering them cash for their homes, but it just wasn't cash at asking price. It was cash way above, typically $10,000 to $15,000 above the asking price. So for example, if I were selling my home for $100,000, this is just a arbitrary number so you can follow along. If I were selling my home for $100,000, all right, instead of just being offered, let's say $100,000, or from a private buyer, $105,000, so $5,000 over the asking price, private equity companies, because they have an unlimited amount of cash, were offering upwards of $115,000, $120,000. In some instances, they were even going high as offering additional $25,000 to buy these homes. Okay, what happens when you purchase a home for more than what it actually is selling for is you increase the market value. And when you increase the market value, you also increase the property taxes. And these private equity companies were going, like Blackstone, were going around and buying up multiple homes on the same block. And they weren't renting them out. They were keeping them empty. And when we have single family homes, their prices increasing, their market value going up, what's also impacted is the rent. Okay, we'll start to see prices of apartments go up, condos go up. We'll also see the prices of single family homes that are for rent go up. And that's what we started to see going into 2021 due to that provision that Donald Trump, all right, removed. And he said it was for zoning. That's what he said it was for. He said it was for zoning. It just allowed private equity companies and investors to exacerbate an already detrimental issue that we had in the United States of America. We already had a housing shortage. Sure, you can speak, Scorch. So that's why your rent's high, by the way. You can speak. Do you need me? I'll send you a request to unmute. There you go. I sent you a request to unmute.
There we go. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Thank you for letting me talk. I know it's very unfortunate because I want to keep on talking, but I have to go. I just got to say one last thing, that the Democrats are going to lose because they don't do anything. They need to embrace.
Look at that. That's crazy, right?
To check Discord.
Oh, let me do that now. Because before those two people came up, I wanted to play the hit 'em with the knees video. And,
Yep.
And I also wanted to check to see what it was that you were doing. Oh, okay. All right. Let me see here. Okay. Okay, guys, a few housekeeping things, and then I have to check Discord. All right. Shout out to Mr. Melvin. Melvin sent $5 and said MAG equals Make America Great. Period. Is my upcoming clothing website. Okay. All right. The antithesis of present slogan 26 and 28 for the election years. Of course. Awesome. That's what's up. All right. Shout out to you, Melvin. Shout out to Melvin. Drop some hearts in the chat, y'all. That is friggin' awesome. All right. Support Black. Melvin, your name Melvin, and I see your last name. Support Black businesses, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. Support Black businesses. All right, awesome. And shout out to Swan. Oh, Swan. Swan, not you being over on the tube. Swan, do you have a channel?
Well, yeah, I made it. I just made one, yeah. So I'm gonna start to put some stuff up there.
Awesome. That's gonna be great. Hey, if you need any help or anything, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to do so.
Of course, thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Of course. Awesome. Okay, checking. Okay, let me see here. He was live. Really, Swan?
Yes. So that was the other thing, but we don't have to talk about that here if you don't want to, because I don't really know like the details of it. But then with the last guest, I kind of had the feeling that they might be a graper because of that post. But yeah.
Oh, they likely were. You mean the boy that didn't want to? The boy, he was 25 years old. You mean Scorch or the other one?
I did Scorch. I think Scorch. That post came from his page.
Oh, okay. A bunch of weirdos.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder whose Discord we're in. Like, what the hell is that? I don't want no parts of it.
But that other one, I gotta listen to the whole thing. But that other one, I'm so mad that I came in towards the end, so I had just missed like being able to get what was said before that. But I think the conversation afterwards might kind of like prove what I said to be true.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna listen to that after the live for sure. So I'll listen to that, and then let me see here. Swan, are you going live tonight?
Yeah. Yep. I'll be up.
Okay. All right. Do you want to go ahead and get started?
Yeah, I can start it right now.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Because I'll send you a raid. All right. And we might get one more in, and that'll give Swan enough time to get started. I'm going to let you down, Swan. Guys, make sure you're following Swan. All right. Not just following her here, but if you see our most recent super chat over there on the tube, that's Swan. Make sure you're following her. If I have a mod over there, please pin her information. Pin it. Thank you so very much. And make sure we follow Swan so we can get her subs up over on the tube, guys. All right, let's do all of the good things. Awesome. I'm so excited. You're going to love YouTube, actually. It's more freedom over there, by the way.
I can't wait. I am excited about that. I do have to figure out the music thing. I was like, you know what? Maybe a soundboard. Now I see why.
We have soundboards.
Yes.
Yeah. And then like when we want to do like music over here on the TikToks, we just have to mute YouTube. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But guys, follow Swan. Swan, I'm going to let you down. Thank you so much for being here as always. And definitely we'll see you in a few moments.
All right. See you soon.
All right. Awesome. Okay. My YouTube is the same here. I rebranded, so everything is Erica Shante. Is Erica Shante on the tube? Is Erica Shante over on the Instagram? Is Erica Shante over here on the TikToks? It's not Erica Shante on Twitch, but I have to fix Twitch. I've been neglecting Twitch. My apologies to you all. Witch King. Okay, all right. Show up and show out. Thank you so much for the galaxy love. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Draw some hearts in the chat for Witch King. Trump supporters, get in the box. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's just me now because Liv is asleep. I know him. When that boy said that he didn't want to give away his identity and Liv didn't say anything, I said Livingston is knocked out. He's had a few. If you know Liv, you know. And he had some oxtails today. He is taking an evening nap. So Trump supporters, get in the box. All right. While we wait for Trump supporters, all right, I want to watch a video. I ain't even going to hold y'all. I fucking love it. This shit is funny. All right. This shit is hilarious. Give me just a moment, guys. Stop playing. I don't want you to play. No. Okay, Chrome. I'm setting it up so you guys can see it. It's so funny. It's so funny. Here we go. Apply. All right. I even put a sticker up here that said I'll let y'all talk about Biden. And none of you all wanted to talk about Biden. But if this was any other day, all right, I'd be saying, what about Biden for like 30 minutes? It's crazy work. I just think it's crazy work. Make sure you guys are doing all the good things. Make sure we're subbing over on the tube. All right, again, we're on the road to 4,000, 5,000. We're on the road to 5,000. Let me get that straight. Okay, I want to make sure you guys can see the video. That's the first part. Okay, hit them with the knees. That's my favorite part of the damn song. Hold on one moment.
And then I slowly to build your car. We gon' break down your car and sell your car. Fuck your family, I will fight them all. I made my homie turn your car. Give it here, give it here. chill, bitch. Break your car down and sell all the parts. Transmission alternating brake. Fuck your family, I will fight them. And I do it again. Say mama, your daddy, to you and your friends. Yeah, bitch, and I do it again. Your mama, your daddy, to you and your friends. Yeah, bitch, I do it again. Your mama, your daddy, to you and your friends. Yeah, bitch, and I do it again. To your mama, your daddy, to you and your friends. Give it here, give it here. 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 Give it here. Rock, give it, rock, give it, rock, give it, rock, give it. And you can't say please unless Mario hit you with them knees.
Hit him with the knees. Hit him with the knees. Hey, hey.
Hit him with the knees. Hit him with the knees. Hit him with the knees. Hit him. No, this is a remix. You fucking with my people. Hit you with the gasolina. You fucking with my people. Hit you with the gasolina. With the andale, mami, oh. Fuck ice. Yeah, andale, mami, oh. Turn the faggots up. Fuck ice. Ice. Fucking fuck ice. Fucking fuck ice. Ice, fuck ice. Hit him, fuck ice. Fuck ice. Let that motherfucker roll.
I fucking love it. I love it. That is the best thing ever, guys. Oh my gosh. Woo. Hit him with the knees. Hit him with the knees. Oh my gosh. Oh. No, he did not. He did not lose the beat not one time. Always on beat. Stayed on beat the entire time. The remix, amazing. What an amazing remix. Super. Great. It's going to go platinum. Absolutely fantastic. Hit him with the knees. Hit him with the knees. Oh, God, guys. Oh, my gosh. Anywho. That was fun. It's 12:12. Nice. Liv, wake up. Liv, not the fuck out. It's okay. I always fall asleep on Swan's panel anyways. All right, guys. Well, tubers, I don't know where to send you to. Also, we want to wait for Swan, all right, to get started. So definitely want to do that. So we're just going to wait for Swan. See what happens. What state am I from? I live in Arizona. I can tell you that much. Ooh, speaking of living in Arizona. All right. Guys, I don't know if you all know, all right? I showed it on Smitty's Live. I also went down there the other day and took some footage of the building. I kind of want better footage, but I took some. This humongous building was purchased here in the West Valley of Phoenix, right? And this 418,000 square foot building that is owned, well, was owned by the Rockefeller Group, is now owned by the Department of Homeland Security. All right, they are going to be turning this building here in the West Valley that sits across the street from a suburb, I mind you, that is predominantly Latino, so Latino and Hispanic, along with being about half a mile away from a high school and about a mile away from an elementary / middle school, because that's how we do it here. That's how we do it here in Arizona. The middle schools and the elementary schools are combined, and then we have high schools. All right. So that's what we have there. This place is massive, like beyond friggin' huge. It makes absolutely no sense how big this thing is. I wish I could show you the video, but I'll have to do a little bit of editing because I think like my license plate was in it, and y'all don't need to know that information. Okay. But with that being said, 418,000 plus square feet. This is a facility that is going to hold 1,500 beds. 1,500 beds. All right. So we can only imagine what the 10,000 beds facility looks like. Like, they are friggin' huge. Huge. it's concerning. Lots of people in the city that I live in are not happy about it, which makes sense. The next city council meeting is on the 17th of February. I will be attending to speak to them, hopefully be able to provide some factual information, not things just simply based off of emotion, even though I know that this is an emotional thing, of course, because, I mean, people are being harmed. I mean, it's like pregnant women are being denied maternal care. We can't have that. We can't have pregnant women going without being seen by doctors. We have teenage girls and we have young women, we have women in general, all right, not being able to get the care, the feminine hygiene products that they need, all right, that they need during, you know, their menstrual cycles. They can't get them. We have that can lead to lots of different issues. That can lead to bacterial infections, vaginosis. It's yeast infections. It's not okay. All right. That is what it is. There's like they're just not treating people well. There's been multiple reports of people having maggots. Ooh, 666. Oh man, it changed too fast. I didn't catch it quick enough, but I saw it. I saw 666, and I like that number. But no, people having maggots in their food. The food being rotten. Them not being given actual mattresses to sleep on. Not even like those thin, like like the thin mattresses. They literally have these people, all right, on metal bed frames, these metal beds, and they give them these like thermal sheets to put over themselves. That's not okay. That's not okay. That's inhumane, if you ask me. It's just not okay. And then also another thing is that I don't think that it's fair to house children in these detention centers. It's not okay. Because like if you have children, right? Or you have kids, like 15 and under, 12, and I say 12 and under. Think about if you took your child away from all of their comforts, right? Like no more PlayStation. All right, no more YouTube, no more being able to like go outside when they want to and ride their bike, right? No more just calling their friends and having, you know, the most random ass conversations, because what the hell do 12-year-old boys be talking about? No idea. All right. So imagine taking them away from their comforts and then expecting them and demanding of them that they continue to behave themselves. All right. Demand that they don't show any of the natural emotions that a child would show when they are essentially ripped away, all right, from the life that they've known. Imagine like the damage that that does to one, not just psychologically, but of course emotionally. Think about that. It's not okay. It's really something worse than like depraved. And that's why I don't understand how people keep justifying it. And I sometimes think that they do justify it because, and it's something that Swan always says. I said too, I've heard Liv say it. I heard so many people say it before. The people who are okay with this, all right, don't see the humanity in themselves. So they have the inability to see the humanity in anyone else. All right. They have this for some reason or another, this belief that if these things are happening to you, it's because of something that you've done, therefore you are deserving of it. What did a 5-year-old do? Hell, what did a 12-year-old do? What did any undocumented immigrant, and specifically the ones without the criminal record, right? Because as a sidebar, I think what gets misconstrued, and I'm on my soapbox, all right, but I think, because it's my Jew joint. I just thought about that. This is my space. What I think gets misconstrued a lot is that people think that those of us on the left, all right, don't want deportations at all. Like, we just want everyone to come in, that we're all this monolith, we all think the same way, yada, 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 blah, 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 right? That's not the case, all right? I differ with some of my mutuals on how we should handle deportation. And that's normal. We can talk about it. We can even debate about it. It's perfectly fine, all right? My whole thing when it comes to it is that, yeah, get rid of violent criminals. All right, nobody would want a violent criminal. All right, no one would want a violent criminal here. We just wouldn't. Okay. At the same time, all right, I don't think that we should be going after people who have been here for like 10, 20 plus years. They've never committed a crime. And when I say a crime, guys, I need you all to understand, all right? I need you to understand. One DUI when you're 19 does not make you a criminal. It simply doesn't, okay? You're just not a criminal. You're not. I really wish you all would stop painting people as such. I really do. But you got DUI. I'm talking about people who have caused harm to others. All right, not the potential of harm, but the actual harm. All right, those, like, you know, vehicular homicide is different than getting a DUI. I just want to let you all know that. All right. Anywho, moving on. We should be offering people a pathway to citizenship. We should be offering people a way to stay within the United States of America. Hillary Clinton, I believe when she ran in 2012, not 2016, because she had changed by then, but because Obama was tough on immigration, so she didn't want to seem as tough. But when she ran in 2012, she had a good idea. She was like, make the undocumented immigrant pay a fine. Then they would have to like pay taxes or something of that nature for a while. And then if they did not get a criminal record and they paid taxes, then they could get their citizenship, but they would have to pay a fine. And I was like, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Thank you. It was those are butterfly wings and those are cool. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jordan. It was 2008. Thank you. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate you. So it was 2008 when she had that immigration policy. By the time she ran in 2016, yeah, it wouldn't make sense to run against the incumbent. By the time she ran in 2016, she had changed to actually a more lenient policy. But with that being said, offer that. Why do we? Jordan, you just became a super fan? Fucking awesome. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you so, so very much. I got one super fan. Go me. I don't know, Jordan. I don't know how you weren't. I don't know, but I'm so happy. Thank you. Drop some hearts in the chat for Jordan. Thank you so much. Okay, but if you don't want to pay the $10 over here to be a super fan, you can always go to the Tube and become a member over there on the Tube. You get access to some stickers and the Discord, guys, in the Discord. All right, I'm just telling you. All right, rebranding, rebuilding. I was talking. I think my Vyvanse is wearing off. Uh-oh. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, guys. It's not that we don't want to get rid of like the violent people, okay? That's totally understandable. But we need reform, okay? Let's not make the immigration process so high. Also, let's stop being fucking racist in our immigration policy. There's no reason. There's absolutely no reason that people from like Europe, okay, especially Eastern European countries, get their visas claims approved like that at a disproportionate higher rate. I think it's like over 80% higher than people from countries from South America, Central America. Like, we have to look at that. We really do. Like, why is that? And then those countries, Latin America, you know, those are the countries that we go into and we, you know, we pillage. We take their resources. We force them to seek opportunity, right? To seek opportunity, to what I say, follow the resources. And when they follow the resources, we demonize them and tell them to get the hell out. Oh yeah, we all know why. Racism, white supremacy, all right? And they don't want more black and brown babies in this country. I just want y'all to know that. I think everyone just has to understand that like white supremacy is going to be the fucking end of us all. All right. And well, the end of, I don't know. I think black people are pretty fucking resilient. Like we know what's happening. We see it. Like is it seriously? Epigenetics is real. We know what's going on, and also we can have the ability to look to the past to see the future. Just want to let you know that part too. Because think about it in this sense, guys. I was talking about this on Matt's live yesterday, and it's something to consider, right? Think about this. There were Jewish people in 1930s Germany who were just like the people that we talk to today, who were just like the first generation, Latino person, or who were just like the blaga, the black conservative, right? They're patriotic. They love their country. Their country would never harm them. Never harm them. Wouldn't do a thing. Wouldn't lift a finger to them, right? And that's what some Jewish people thought in 1930s Germany, because the stripping away of rights didn't happen overnight. It was gradual. We know that it was gradual. It's something that pretty much it took years to do. Hitler didn't just come into power in 1933 and was like, you know what? Off with their heads. Like, put them in the camps. No, he didn't do that. No, this was a slow process. All right? Because once he was able to strip away the powers from the courts and basically become the plenary, that word, that fucking word again, the unilateral authority, all right? He could then do what it is that he wanted to do. And that's what he did. He implemented this one thing. I want to look at it. I want to make sure I get the name right. Because, you know me. It was 1938. Yeah, the Nuremberg race laws is what it was. I thought so. I don't like being wrong. We're waiting for Swan is live. She just went live. Okay, good. All right, awesome. Let me put her up on the screen here. I'm going to keep talking. We have 664 people in here. All right. I'm going to Swan's on my backup. All right. And I just need to see her numbers go up. Really. All right. Just don't drop, not everyone drop Erica Raid in the chat. Drop like some different words and whatnot in the chat. I don't want to spam her because that can push her off the algo since she just started. So go over and like just show her some love. Put some hearts in the chat. All right. Thank her for her knowledge. All right. Thank her for her time, her labor. Show her some love. Knock out some gift goals. Send a heart me. Repost her live. Just do all of the good things for Swan. All right. Go say hi to my friend. All right. And let's see here. Swan and this gosh darn going name. Swan. Oh, I'm going to tell her about this. All right. Here we go. Did I spell that right? I did. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 S's at the end. Swan of Blackness. Oh, wait. I don't want to do that. Here we go. There we go. Go say hi to my friend, guys. So go say hi to Swan of Blackness. Let's go over there and do all of the good things. I want to see the numbers decreasing over here and increasing over there. All right. As we go out, I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to keep talking about the Nuremberg race laws. Okay. These laws were passed in 1938. Right. That's 5 years after Hitler took power. 5 years, guys. All right, 5 years after he appointed himself chancellor. Hitler was not voted in. I hate when I hear people say that. It really sticks in my craw. Okay, when people say that Hitler was voted in, because he wasn't. He took power. He appointed himself chancellor. All right. He was assigned he was assigned chancellor by someone. And then once the dude Hindenburg unalived, he ended up killing someone else and he appointed himself chancellor. God, I gotta read up more on this again to remember all this stuff. It's a lot of fucking information. Jesus, I'm only one person dealing with a child. Okay. So, with that being said, the Nuremberg race laws are really important, guys, because what they did was it kind of cemented for the Jewish people in a sense, almost in a sense, not all of them, but a lot of them, that, you know what, they are the target, and that not Trump, that Schmittler would come after them, right? What they did was, it was one law that was very important, and I want to read because it was a set of laws. All right, it was the one that is no race, like basically no mixing, was it? Let me get it here. Oh, I was just looking for this here. Hitler law. Pure blood. Here we go. It was called the Law for the Protection of German Blood and German Honor. All right, and it actually was passed in 1935. So this is different. 1935, outside of the Nuremberg laws. All right. Oh, also, if you're new here, I don't mind correcting myself. I'm always okay. Always okay. I'm sorry. So Brett, YouTube, if you're still here, a gentleman by the name of Brett asked in the TikTok comments, didn't more people die under Obama mass deportation? Are you talking about in ICE detention? Brett, you can answer. Guys, go raise Swan. I need to see her numbers get up. Not just by Henry Ford's books, but definitely like the Confederates, the Nativists, the Triple K. Yeah, it was 56 over how many years, Brett? 56 people unalived during Obama's presidency. How many years was that? It was 8 years. I have a chart for that, by the way. The Guardian actually provided a chart where they collected the data from different sources to come up with that. Here we go. I'll bring it on the screen for us to see here. There we go. Okay, good. The numbers are going up. Go over to Swans. Okay. Okay, everyone should. Well, I don't want to be that big like that. Okay, here. All right, it's time to do math, everyone. All right, President Obama took office in 2009, right? Okay, in 2009, we have 10. I think 1 is too many. I do. I honestly do. I think 1 is too many. 2010, we have 9. 2011, we have 11. All right, this is in ICE custody, by the way. 2012, we have 5. 2013, 9. 14, 6. 15, 7. 16, 12. All right, that's actually 69. 10, 9, 11, 5, 9, 6, 7, 12. Okay, Donald Trump's first term. How many did Donald Trump? Many years did Donald Trump serve? 4. Okay, so 69 over an 8-year period. In 2017, he has 10. 2018, 12. 2010, 2019, 10. 2020, 20. That's 52 in a 4-year period. Joe Biden had 26. 5 plus 3 is 8. Plus 7 is 15. Plus 11 is 26. Joe Biden, in his 4 years, had 26 unfortunate unalivings in ICE detainment, so ICE custody, during his presidency. Donald Trump, on the other hand, in the year of 2025 alone had 32. So if Donald Trump continues on with this trend, all right, of people unaliving at such high numbers, because we haven't had this many unalivings in ICE detention since 2004 under the Bush administration. And the last time we had it be high, the last record high, and I hate to say that, the last record high, all right, was in 2020. Donald Trump was the president. There's that. Okay. Also wanted to show you all something else. Why do the numbers keep going up? I'm going over the swans. I can't keep doing this with you all. I can't keep doing this. All right. Can't keep doing this. All right. I'll be back today. All right. Today is Saturday for everyone. Not everyone. I think California is still an hour behind. But Saturday this afternoon, I'll likely hang out with Hector and may do my own thing. I'm not sure. It's Saturday. I might want to take a break. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see what happens, guys. The only thing I ask of you all is just keep doing all of the good things, all right? And be sure to catch the Fun and Facts show. That's the show that Hector and I co-host together. All right, we'll be back this upcoming Wednesday, I do believe. We'll keep you updated on that one. And I just want you all to keep doing all of the good things, all right? Thank you to everyone who tapped the screen, who shared the live. I forgot to take a look here because I did see some things go through. So before we end, I must say thank you. Thank you so very much to Cousin Jesse. Cousin Jesse sent $2 and said, tell me you saw the Jake Lang video. If he couldn't get even more pathetic, watching him kick over an ice sculpture, fuck ice, sign is hilarious. I think we'll watch that over as Swans. We'll watch that over as Swans. Thank you, Cousin Jesse. I appreciate you, love. Drop some hearts in the chat for Cousin Jesse, y'all. All right. Also, shout out to Sarah. Thank you so very much, Sarah, for the 5. Sarah said, hey, Erica, love watching your lives and so much appreciate your work. Well, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sarah. All right. And shout out to Liz for the $20. Liz said, keep up the amazing work you do. It does not go unnoticed. Well, thank you all so much. I really do appreciate that. I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes it can feel like it does, but to know that you all get something from it means the fucking world to me. So thank you all so just like so much. I can't say it enough. Thank you. All right, guys. You see it on your screen. Go say hi to Swan of Blackness with 4 S's. All right. Make sure you're following Liv. And, you know, I leave you with this as I always do. If you can't do something kind for yourselves, please do something kind for someone else. I love y'all. All right. And of course, Brett ain't got shit else to say because Brett was wrong.